You can see me. Like if you look in the reflection of the TV, you can see me, right?
I can.
All of me.
Wait, am I looking at that?
Yeah,
or?
reflection in the mirror. Reflection in the TV.
Yeah, I can see
You can see me, right? Like all of me, I'm not like cut off.
Top of your head's cut off just a tiny bit.
Is it? And wait, why do I have like stuff popping up already?
Were we already live?
We weren't live already, were we? Hey everybody, we're live. We're trying to figure out what's going on. There was some like
this just said you went live. So.
Oh, okay, that was weird. Here were we like live? Could you like see us or something?
Because we didn't get the prompt for a picture.
Yeah. Why are there people talking already? What? Seriously, somebody let us know. Could you see us like a minute ago? Because Rick's here. He's running late, so we started without him. You snooze, you lose. He's getting food.
We're allowed to snooze.
No, you can see fine, but like, do we literally just go live? Because as soon as we like, oh, Rick's here. Because as soon as we like got on, it immediately like there were already like chats going up.
Yeah, there were like 3 messages that popped up immediately. I was like, what the?
Why are there chats already?
What the heck?
What the hey? Anyway. Oh, you can see us making out. You saw that? Oops, our wife's gonna be pissed. Oh well. Oh well.
I tried to do it.
Oh, it came up as waiting for us. So I guess it was like giving them a notification that we were gonna go live, but we weren't live yet. Weird. I don't know. Whatever.
We're live.
I'm trying to pull you guys up on the thing right now. Okay, there we are. And okay, so Rick's here. I'll be back. You entertain them.
Hi.
Sorry to do that to you.
What? Let me see. Can I see the chat here? I see 2 dudes having a party. Yeah, party. Yes. Hello. Have I ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Why, I have. I have indeed. Hello, Martinez Joe. Sorry I couldn't be there this weekend. Looks like you guys had a blast. It's not that easy getting out. What is my favorite form of media? DVD, Blu-ray? I guess Blu-ray? Aw, thank you, Kyle. Kyle missed me. Quick Joe, take some blues. Okay.
We got food. Well, I got food.
All right. Why do they call you Crazy Joe? Only my psychiatrist knows for sure. So, what, let's see. It looked like you had a blast.
I have to grab a straw. Oh, you got one?
Hey, there's Rick. Hi, Rick.
Rick comes prepared. He brought straws.
He's off camera.
Yeah.
Are those new paper straws everyone's talking about? That's a California thing, isn't it?
No, they're doing it like a lot of places now.
Ooh.
Ooh, water.
I got water.
He brings water. He brings chicken nuggets, McNuggets. We're loaded.
Do you like Little Caesars? Well, Joey, I do love Little Caesars because they give you 2 great pizzas for 1 low price and
pizza
and crazy bread. You gotta get the crazy bread.
Okay, I still can't sit like that.
Are you as crazy as Crocker on Fairly Odd Parents? You know, I haven't seen Fairly Odd Parents. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
You never seen Fairly Odd Parents?
Nope.
It's weird. What?
Did you adjust the cameras?
Yeah, we should be fine with the camera. I hope. You guys will see me in the reflection right there.
Thank you. Eric says that the jokes I say on your videos are very funny.
Sure they are.
So, see, someone's got to bring the humor.
Where's this guy?
Hi, Internet.
So hungry.
It's the Blu-ray snob.
That's it. That's what my shirt says.
Oh, nice. You got one of the shirts. Yeah. Nice. They look good. They came out
Also
good.
got a Cinema Sickness crew shirt.
He's not in the chat room as far as I can see. You're not there. You're not there, are you, Ryan? I don't think Ryan's in the. I don't see Ryan, but I am wearing a Explorin' Ryan shirt today because today this day today is his actual birthday.
Oh, is it?
So happy birthday,
Happy
Ryan.
birthday, Ryan.
I don't see him though, so I don't think he's here. Oh yeah. Wait. Before we get any further here, I missed your birthday. So it is not your birthday anymore, but I have gifts
sir.
for you anyway.
I got a gift.
I got gifts too, I guess.
Oh man, it's like oh, look at this. Oh, this is from you too.
That's also for me, yes.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I could have just given it to you in person, apparently.
Yes. And from Dave, Jingle All the Way.
You put down those cookies! Those are not your cookies!
I want the Toberman doll.
No!
I want the Toberman doll.
Who said you could eat those cookies?
Oh yeah, and you and I have a package to open tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you opened that
From the
package.
UK. Oh wow. Whew.
Whoa.
Oh man. With the
You gonna show it to him? Is it okay?
yeah. It says, "You look absolutely wonderful today." And then it says, "For your birthday, thought you'd like to see a cute guy with a nice wiener." It's a family-friendly card.
Nice. I like it.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
well, how much is on that gift card?
$23.87.
$23.87. That's right.
I don't get it.
I figured $20 was too little. I figured 25. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I gave you $23.87.
I appreciate it. I like $23.87.
You
That
know,
works.
is it a Target gift card?
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
'Cause you know right now it's buy two get one free on media, right?
Yes, it is.
You can get $23.87 worth of media.
Hell
with
yeah.
that.
All right. So, do you have your phone so I can read chats? You're all really far away.
My battery's pretty drained.
The
Oh.
awesome VHS collector says, "Oh God, I get it,"
Joe,
but I
how's
don't
your
know what he
battery?
gets. My battery?
Did I do something to my hair?
My battery's good. You're here.
Yeah, can he look at the chat room on your phone?
You guys are
Sure.
really far away.
Sure, hang on a
I
second.
got a haircut a while. I've done a stream since then, right? Since my haircut?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I got my haircut. Got
Can
my
you
beard all
guys hear me
trimmed up.
okay? Can everybody hear me all right?
I gotta turn,
Leave a comment.
I gotta turn the volume down so we don't have
CS,
to double here.
don't forget to give Rick the bag for RJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Boom.
okay. Joe, what's going on, man?
Oh, doing good.
Oh, you too. Let's say hi to that, Joe. It's good to see you guys. I miss everybody.
What dipping sauce do you use with your nuggets?
Oh, I got
Let's keep it clean now.
barbecue.
There you go. That's for
Oh,
RJ.
thank you very much, guys. I'm on a no sweets right now, so RJ gets all the candy. I
It's
don't
from,
even get first dibs.
From Joe.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Joe and his wife.
Thank you.
His wife.
His
Well,
wife?
it's his girlfriend,
His
actually.
girlfriend.
Yeah. I all weekend I kept calling her wife.
His wife, his
I
girlfriend.
told him like, you have a child and you live
yeah.
together.
Did your
It's your
IMAX
wife.
film reel fit in the
It did.
metal
Actually, that
container?
case was it was a little bigger, so it fit in there with plenty of room yet. I actually had to put like
Would
bubble
you like
wrap
some
in there.
chicken nuggets?
Oh, no, thank you. It kind of, actually, yes.
Have you seen the trailer for
May
the
I
new
thank you?
Home Alone movie? It's not real.
What? Oh,
It's like a parody trailer
Mm.
with like, it's pretty funny. It's definitely really funny.
Macaulay Culkin or?
Macaulay Culkin was in our neighborhood recently.
Yeah, he was a
he was
Beach
at the Colonial.
Colonial
That's
Theater,
insane.
yeah.
Movie Man hit 2,000 Blu-rays today. That's awesome.
Awesome, dude.
Why did you hit them? What did they do?
Yeah. What do they do to you? Those poor Blu-rays.
You need a Blu-ray snob shirt.
I have a nice mohawk. I ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal. Thank you.
I'll give you some milk.
I
right?
do have hair everywhere except right here. So
I hear you, man.
I got the solar panel. This or the flesh yarmulke.
Wow. That sounds so dirty. Have you guys watched any movies lately? I know you were gone all
I was
weekend.
gone. Yeah.
Did you guys watch movies Saturday night, like you said in the video?
It was so late by the time we got done anything.
I saw you bought Action Point, Martinez Joe.
We were recording those videos like at like 1 in the morning, like the pickup portions, like at 1 in the morning, and I had to edit, and so we all went to bed.
Did we hear they're doing a Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go special? I didn't, but
Oh,
I
so
just
it's gonna be like
I picked up my Blu-ray of Teen Titans Go to the Movies today.
it's gonna be like a Teenage Mutant Turtles Forever type thing then.
Maybe.
Doesn't come out till tomorrow.
Oh, if you order it from Best Buy, they usually send them out on the Monday.
I'm excited. I got from Disney Movie Club. I have The Incredibles 2 and Pixar 3 was the featured title for $35 for both.
Mm-hmm.
So, and actually, I don't know if James Morgan's here, but he reached out to me and like I referred him to join Movie Club, so I get 2 free Disney movies. So
Well,
thanks.
all right.
Put the nuggets down.
Put the nugget down.
Somebody said something I wanted to read and it's gone. I don't want to scroll up.
David has got me into collecting VHS. My wife tells me
My wife.
I need to slow down, but I can't pass up on a good deal. What is all three of your opinions on VHS? Rick loves them. He's a VHS junkie.
I don't collect VHS like you collect VHS. In fact, I buy very few VHSs. But I gotta say,
Wow, did you just say VHSs?
VHSs.
I feel like we're crooked. Are we crooked, guys?
I'm on the straight and narrow. I don't know. Have you been like selling drugs again?
Wow.
Yeah, Joey Baseball. I'd have to say that statement's kind of incorrect.
It's a Dutch angle. It's a Dutch angle, my man. Just like Batman.
Joey Baseball says the movie club's a scam. I know Dave's not a member, but have you ever been a member of Disney Movie Club?
I haven't been, but I've bought stuff from
Yeah.
people who are
That's
members.
better.
If you do it right, I think, on average, if you average out the 9 titles you buy, you pay like less than $9 a title for Disney movies. I mean, I think that's a good deal if you're going to buy Disney movies. And now they have 4K, they have Disney Movie Club exclusives.
I started to say with VHS, I'm not like the collector that he is, but every now and then I'll pop into VHS, and I got to tell you, man, it is the greatest time machine. It's like it's such a nostalgia trip. It like takes you right back to like Friday nights in high school. Like I just feel like I should have a pizza and a stack of comics next to me. I love it.
VHS. I mean, obviously I got nothing wrong with them. A lot of movies and a lot of TV shows, a lot of specials, etc. that have never been released to DVD or Blu-ray. So a lot of times your only choice is VHS or possibly Beta or Laserdisc, but most likely VHS. So I like it for that. Sometimes VHS has amazing artwork. I will pick up a movie if like the artwork is just amazing on it. So I like VHS. It's also really cool to watch horror movies on VHS because you get a horror movie on Blu-ray a lot of times, and it's cleaned up. It looks all nice and polished. I kind of like that graininess a lot of times of like a good like 80s horror movie on VHS. It has a nice quality and look to it. Also,
pre special edition Star Wars, so good on VHS.
Well, you can get those on DVD too.
Yeah, but that's how I grew.
It's the Laserdisc transfers though.
Right.
So,
I did bring enough for everybody. We got 20 here.
20. But my big thing with VHS, and this is what I used to do very early on, I would buy VHS as placeholders. So you go to a Goodwill, you're like, oh, I love this movie, but you don't have it on DVD or Blu-ray. Pick it up on VHS. It's going to cost you $1.50, something like that. You buy it, you have it, you can watch it, and then a year or two down the line, you're at a flea market, you come across it on DVD or Blu-ray for a good price, then you rebuy it.
People are obsessed with us eating nuggets right now.
That's what I did with
It's the Nugget live stream.
That's what I did with the 1994 live action Jungle Book. It's out of print on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Jon Favreau Jungle Book was coming out about a year ago, I was like, I never saw the 94 version. And I couldn't get the DVD, and I didn't feel like buying a digital copy. I don't really like, spending $17 and not getting something physical. That's just me. But I found it for 50 cents on VHS, and I watched it. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good.
Nice. Dave. Yeah, not Rick. I'm like, I feel like a dad. I'm like yelling all the wrong names. Joe, why'd you put your little hub thingy on the wrong spot?
Huh?
You can't set your phone up. You put your hub thingy down really low, not in the middle.
Well, it's all based on how I hold it.
No. All right, I'll hold it.
Were you going to say something? Because I have 2 things I'd like to.
Yeah. Oh, I was, but I don't know where that. Dave, where'd you get your Laserdisc player from? And how much was it? I'm going to start collecting them. And that was from Walking Dead guy. Sorry, I'm eating M&Ms. I have a bunch of them. I literally have a stack of them. Up in my closet upstairs. What?
We frozen.
Up in the closet upstairs, I literally have a stack of Laserdisc players, and I just buy them anytime I find them. So, pawn shops,
Don't be sure.
flea markets, yard
This guy
sales,
really doesn't like it, so keep eating them.
thrift stores. I just keep an eye out for them, and I come across them that way. I don't see them as much anymore. Like 5 years ago, I would come across Laserdisc players and CED players. Like I'd find like one a week. I mean, I was finding them all the time for some reason. Now it's very, very rare that I come across one. But just keep your eyes open.
Jesse mentioned Who's Harry Crumb's coming out tomorrow as a Walmart exclusive with the...
I saw it today, actually. I didn't pick it up, but I was at Walmart today.
Yeah, for $7.50, right?
And it was already on the shelf with all the other...
Which Walmart?
That Happy Birthday to You. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one in, was it Trooper?
I might have to swing by there on the way home then.
And then Noah asked me a quick question. I know you guys probably aren't familiar. Do you know who Roman Reigns is in WWE?
Nope.
So Roman Reigns he's I want to say a nephew or relative of The Rock, but he's basically like
Is he
the
really?
he's like the big babyface wrestler in WWE right now. Well, he came out last week because he was the champion, and he announced that he has leukemia. And it's back
I heard
after
that.
like 11 years.
I heard that, but I didn't know who he was. Yeah.
So he had to drop his title immediately. So somebody asked me my thoughts. I mean, I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns, the wrestler, but he's playing a character, and, you know, I hope he fights it and gets better, obviously. You know, it's crazy that he had it 11 years ago. They fought it, and it went away, and it's back. I'll shove that nugget in your nose, sir.
Hey, Dave, do you have Jason Takes Manhattan on Laserdisc? Somebody
Saw
wants
that.
to know.
I want to say no. I don't think I do.
And I would like to use that question as a segue. Who took Manhattan better, Jason or the Muppets?
Muppets.
Yeah, Muppets, because Jason was there for like 3 minutes.
And they actually went to New York. They didn't go to Canada dressed up as
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Awesome. Punk rock.
Yeah,
Have you picked your horror movies to watch tomorrow night? Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I'm actually going to watch, what am I going to watch? Unfriended Dark Web.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't
The
seen it
first
yet.
one was surprisingly good.
I really want to watch Trick or Treat, but I can't find it anywhere.
Really?
I'll look for this
I
weekend.
don't- Yeah. I
The,
just-
wait, the one from 06 or
Yeah.
the one from 1986?
06.
The one from 86 is out of print. Do you have that in your collection?
With,
The one with Ozzy Osbourne,
Osbourne?
and...
Pete, what's going on, man?
no, I don't have that.
I do have that on DVD, and it's not a very good release, but...
Did you did you buy Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom? Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom already?
I acquired a digital version of it.
Did you see the Steelbook is down to $21.99, the 4K Steelbook?
I did not.
Somebody posted that, and I said, still about $15 too
Ooh.
much. I know you liked it, and that's why I wanted to tell you. But the Blu-ray is $16.99 in Steelbook, and the 4K Steelbook is $21.99. So, and they just dropped down the Buckaroo Banzai Steelbook and the Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure Steelbook. They're both $14.99.
It's tempting. I have a hard time justifying buying the movies again, though, but it
And
is
you know
tempting.
on Black Friday the movie's going to be
And-
dirt cheap.
and the
I
Bill and
guarantee
Ted's-
that's a $10 movie on Black Friday.
The Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey Blu-ray.
Yes.
The phone booth on the
November
cover.
20th.
The phone booth on the cover is actually my friend Tony's phone book.
Is it the same phone booth on both cases?
No.
Okay.
I think I made a mistake. You were watching Excellent Adventure, and I said that was my friend Tony's. I was
Yeah,
mistaken.
Bogus
His is on the
Journeys
Bogus
comes
Journey
out
one.
in a few weeks.
Yeah, but he customized the inside a certain way, and he didn't give them permission to do that. But he saw it, and he's like, "That's my phone booth." But he thinks it's cool. So
Julia, Dave, what did you think of Bull Moose in New Hampshire? It's my go-to used media store. Bull Moose, I'm good. Bull Moose was awesome. It was sort of like a collector's Second and Charles, because when you walk in, I mean, they do have collectible things like pops and stuff like a Second and Charles would, plus tons of media. I mean, there was a lot. They probably actually had more media than a Second and Charles. But what I loved seeing was they had collectible stuff like Warner Archives titles and DVD-R stuff from Amazon, things like that, and new, not like they were getting the stuff in used. It was stuff I guess they got into their stores. So I was impressed by the fact that they had collectible stuff like that and stuff that collectors would want. Somebody who really wanted to pick up the SWAT Cats animated TV show. I saw that there, things like that, or the Static Shock seasons. It was really cool to see that. So I loved the store. Chris was a fan. Me, I'm always looking for the good deals. So
Chris said awesome. Bull Moose awesome.
Oh yeah, Chris yeah, he would have married that store. Me, I'd rather go to a flea market or something like that because I'm always trying to find the super good deals. But for somebody like Chris or something like that who doesn't mind paying full price or at least close to full price for a movie, it's a paradise for people like that. So I liked it. I wouldn't say it was my favorite store, but I enjoyed it.
Josh Haynes said he started doing Blu-ray hunting videos, and he wants to thank you for inspiring him with the videos.
Awesome! See, that's why I do these videos. I want to make collecting of cinematic media huge someday.
Marty McFly asked if any of us have been to Fun Spot in New Hampshire, the arcade.
I have not.
Nope.
Now I gotta ask. The answer is no, I haven't been. But Marty, is that the Fun Spot that was featured in the movie King of Kong: Fistful of Quarters?
Is that there?
Let me know because I love that movie.
Pete, I have not watched the Attack the Block Steelbook you sent me yet. That is on my short list of stuff to watch. So hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Ooh, what's the blue thing?
Josh Haynes, the guy who you inspired. He says keep
Josh,
up the great
keep
work.
up the good work. You inspired me to do videos. Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah, Stephen, we already talked about.
I think it's the same Fun Spot. Kevin,
Cool.
yeah, that's the same Fun Spot. All right. I didn't know
Kill
that was in
screen.
New
There's
Hampshire.
gonna be a kill screen, guys. There's a kill screen if you want to see it. There's gonna be a kill screen. We did an episode of the podcast, Honey, You Gotta See This on King of Kong. Hey, everyone, are we frozen? Because we've been...
I'm watching this now. We're
Oh,
fine.
okay. All right.
We're frozen. It's probably good. I would just need a fresh
sure?
computer.
Thank you.
I'm getting really full. I have one more too. Save one for me.
See, the Brock Op said, "Are you ever gonna
feed it to me
attend a West Coast convention?" I mean, if what you guys doing?
We're feeding each other.
I
You
see
just
that.
talk.
If a convention has me out there, I mean, it's not really up to me. Like, if a West Coast convention wanted me, I'd be very interested in going. The only issue is that I couldn't bring media to sell, and that would kind of stink because I'm not gonna drive my media all the way out to California.
I keep telling him he's got to go to Dragon Con with us.
I will go. Yeah, I would go to Dragon Con. We should do that. Yeah.
Well, but last year, if you planned it out, you were driving through Georgia on your way to Disney while we were. Well, I wasn't at Dragon Con this year, but while Dragon Con was going on, it's like you could coincide your Disney trip and do a layover. And
Josh, I'm gonna go on right now and I'm gonna sub to your channel.
Oh, for the Blu-rays?
Yep, the guy who.
Yeah.
I would do that too, but he has my phone.
Plus, if I don't do it now, I'll forget.
Yeah. If you're on Instagram, send me a message or something with your YouTube channel because I will be this. It'll be the same thing. By the time we're done this chat, I'll forget.
Entertainment
I have no
Fanatic
brain.
wants to know if any of us are going to pick up season 16 of Family Guy. I won't.
I won't either. I gotta say I love early seasons of Family Guy, but I kind of fell off of it.
I haven't watched since 7 or 8.
I will pick it up eventually, but not right away. When I find it for $10 or less, I'll pick it up.
When it comes to Seth MacFarlane, the only one of his shows that I'm really enjoying right now is The Orville. But even that, I feel like he's ripping off. He doesn't have a lot of original ideas there. Like he's every episode of The Orville in season 1 is a rip off of a previous episode of Star Trek.
I said it's a Star Trek thing, right? But
yeah, but
the idea?
But it's not just the plot. It's like he's taken exact storylines that Star Trek has already done. So it's like it's a pretty good show, but I just wish he'd find kind of his own voice and not just keep ripping off Star Trek.
Josh, you might need to send me a link to your channel. I don't think I can. I'm not finding it.
Oh, because it's probably if you have under 100 subs, it can be very difficult to find channels on YouTube. They don't make it easy.
Josh, send me a link when you send Dave a link, and I'll definitely give you a sub.
Ryan says you went to Columbus, but hopefully they can see you in New Jersey soon before the end of the year. Yeah, maybe. It's getting cold now. Hopefully we can get out there.
Noah, I got a question for Noah here. He says he partnered with Mill Creek and reached 135 subscribers. What is partnered with Mill Creek?
Yeah, what do you mean partner with them? Yeah.
I'd like details. I like Mill Creek. I will partner with them.
CS, check out the band Civ. They're awesome. Oh, I'm well aware of who Civ is. They're also members of Gorilla Biscuit. I have two. I don't know how many Civ albums there were, but I have two of them.
Well, I think
Set Your Goals was one of my favorite albums when I was younger. It's such a good album.
I found it.
CS, are you lonesome back there? No, I'm actually kind of comfy back here. It's much better than being smushed between these guys.
Are you lonesome tonight?
I think I found it.
What's your favorite Don Bluth movie?
I
subbed to you, Josh.
I don't know the answer to that for me.
I don't know. I'm not sure what my favorite Don Bluth movie would be. I don't know. Good question, though.
Mill Creek's releasing Can't Hardly Wait tomorrow.
Oh.
20th anniversary edition.
Did you get a shit?
Neither, Dave.
What's my Instagram? Is that what you're asking? It's just Cinema Sickness.
That's alright. It said there was another package that was supposed to be delivered to my place, and it said it was delivered. I didn't get it, so I don't know what's going on. I have a locked, my mail at my place is in a locked thing. Everybody has a key, so it's not like a public mailbox, so I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't got anything from Mill Creek in a while either.
Favorite Zack Snyder film? Not Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Watchmen, probably. Though his Dawn of the Dead was really good, too, but I gotta go with Watchmen. In fact, Man of Steel is the only movie of his that I absolutely hate.
Wow.
So.
I'm indifferent when it comes to baseball.
Hey, Josh. Hey, here's more money for your next hunting trip. Thanks, Josh. Thank you. So, yeah, good thing you didn't come with us this weekend.
Why?
Because I don't know what we would have done Saturday. Because I know you wouldn't have wanted RJ out in the rain.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because it was pouring down rain all Saturday.
The problem with what I'm experiencing right now is I can't stand up for more than 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, even if you were feeling good, it's a good thing you didn't come because I don't know what we would have done Saturday because we were walking around in the rain for 5 hours.
Mert Host asks what we think of the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
I like the first two.
I like the first one.
First was decent.
I saw the first two and hated them.
Rest in peace, Umbrella.
I never saw 3, 4, or 5 because I hated the first two. But I'm really excited about Bumblebee because
I've seen all but the last one. Was called The Last Night or something like that, or what's it called?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. I have it, but I haven't watched it.
The previews for that looked so horrible.
It did. It looked really bad.
Marty asked for our favorite Super Friends lineup. I got to go with the final lineup when Cyborg joined, and it was called Superpowers Team Galactic Guardians. By the way, all seasons of Super Friends are streaming on DC Universe, which I highly recommend. It's so worth the money.
The heck's that?
That's what you do when you go in the bathroom.
I don't know what this streaming crap is you talk of.
Stream.
Somebody asked, I can't find it now. Oh, here we go. Jesse, what's your favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie?
Star Trek Generations.
Theodore
Rex.
No, I don't know. What?
Eddie
is good. Wow, favorite one from her, huh? I'm not sure what I'd say. That's so difficult. There's so many. I'm going through my head all of her movies, and there's a lot of good ones. I love her 90s stuff.
You go to the movies recently at all?
Last thing I saw was
Jim
Halloween.
Sister Act's awesome.
Oh yeah, Sister Act is good. That's right. We talked about Halloween.
I'd like to see Halloween again to see if I missed anything, and I'd like to see Venom again just because I think that's the last really good movie I've seen.
I'm mad I haven't seen First Man.
So we said Annabelle's behind me.
Annabelle. Everybody wants to know if we're going to do the unboxing. We are going to.
I don't know. I'm debating if we're going to do it in this video, or if we're just going to do an unboxing video and just throw it in there.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Never mind.
Maybe we will. Maybe we Jason Voorhees. I say Freddy Krueger.
Jason. I'd go Jason. I like the Halloween movies. Here's the thing. I like the first Halloween movie is so good, but in of a whole, I prefer the Friday 13th movies. I prefer the Friday 13th franchise more than the Halloween franchise, So I would just go Jason. He was always my favorite as a kid too.
I would take Jason over Michael Myers, but I do like Freddy better than both of them.
I like Freddy, but I was never like a huge Freddy fan. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I've always just thought they were kind of okay. I've never been a giant fan of those movies.
Well, and you see, here's the thing. I like the Friday the 13th movies, but as much as I think they're entertaining, I don't think they're really good. Whereas, like, I think most of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are legitimately good. The first one, third one, and seventh one especially.
I don't see the second one. The second one's hard.
Yeah. Well, the second one is really, really good once you do a little bit.
Check out the pool party.
You do a little bit of research on what's going on behind the scenes there. It's actually a really interesting movie.
Huh.
It's the filmmaker accidentally, he didn't realize he was doing it. He made a movie that is just adored by the gay community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like a lot of gay subtext that was accidental. They didn't even know they were putting it in there.
Munker. Have you seen Young Sherlock Holmes? Yeah, it's done by. It wasn't done by the same person who did the Harry Potter movies or something like that.
Chris Columbus.
Yeah,
I think he had something to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he direct it?
I think he directed
know
it. I think
he wrote it.
Oh, did he?
But
I don't know. It was really good though. Like, yeah, I own it. It's a great movie.
Very early CGI.
I would say underrated.
Yeah.
Child's Play is the best, says David Henderson. It's good.
Noah asks if
Oh my gosh! Oh my god.
Noah asks if we've ever seen Phantom Thread starring Daniel Day-Lewis. I have.
What is it?
Phantom Thread.
No.
I haven't wanted to watch that because I'll tell you, Paul Thomas Anderson with Boogie Nights and Magnolia at the time, he was like, I think such an inspiration. I went to film school because of Boogie Nights. You know, it's like that. I loved Paul Thomas Anderson. And his last like 3 movies in a row were such like a letdown to me that I didn't really want to watch Phantom Thread. I hated The Master. Like I
haven't seen that yet. I actually just recently got that. I picked it up cheap.
I mean, everyone was S in that movie's D, and I didn't like it at all.
Blu-ray Briz, is my UK PSP still working? I don't know. I would imagine. I've only watched like 1 movie on it, so I'm guessing it is.
Kyle wishes us happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Is it Moniker? Moniker asked our favorite John Carpenter movie other than Halloween, and I gotta say it's right here.
Oh jeez.
Starman. Starman. Absolutely love
Favorite
Starman.
John Carpenter movie.
He did the original Thing, right?
Yeah. Well, not the original Thing. Yeah.
Well, he did the middle of the Thing.
Yeah. I mean, Thing's good. The Fog's amazing.
The Fog, classic.
Christine.
I also, though John Carpenter hates the movie, I also love Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I think that's really underrated.
That is good.
And In the Mouth of Madness.
Rock Up. I don't know if there are any Black Friday must-haves yet. Waiting for the ads to start leaking. I'm
thinking. I was talking to Chris about this on the way up to Massachusetts, and I'm thinking this Black Friday is going to be not as crazy. I don't know. I think it's going to be more like last year. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Last year was the first time I've gone out in a while. So
I'm probably not going to be able to go out because I'm going to be, I think, at my in-laws.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to not be crazy this year. We'll see.
Favorite Tobe Hooper movie? Well, that counts out Poltergeist because it's come out recently that Spielberg really directed that.
And that'd be Friday the 13th, Part 2. I'm not. I mean, what the heck?
Texas
Chainsaw Massacre 2. Wow.
I'm gonna go with Life Force. You seen Life Force?
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
What's that girl's name in that movie?
I don't remember actually.
That's the whole reason why that movie's like really good though. I forget what that girl's name is too, but she's quite pretty. Tim Allen or Adam Sandler? Tim Allen, definitely. Stand up now.
That's.
No, I'm going with Tim Allen. I like Tim Allen.
I don't know. To me, that's like Jock Itch or.
I loved me some Adam
hemorrhoids,
Sandler
you know?
in my high school and early 20s.
Favorite Tarantino movie, says David.
Oh, I'm going to cheat on that. My favorite Tarantino movie he didn't actually direct.
True Romance.
True Romance.
True Romance.
True Romance.
I
Love
mean,
True
mine's probably
Romance.
Pulp Fiction. I know it's the cliche one, but
I also love Grindhouse. The double feature.
yeah.
Not the... Can't split that up.
I wouldn't go with Pulp Fiction. That would not be my favorite. Wow. I don't know which one I want to pick. Just again, I really like all his movies. I wouldn't say Pulp Fiction. I wouldn't say Jackie Brown. I like those movies,
Certainly
but I
not
wouldn't say
Jackie
them.
Brown.
What?
Certainly not
that's
Jackie
the
Brown.
only Tarantino movie I haven't seen.
You never seen Jackie Brown?
It's
It's
good,
good,
but
but
I think it's his weakest movie. That's
I would
me
agree
personally.
with that.
I love Kill Bill Volume 1. And Kill Bill
Yes.
Volume 2 is great. I love Kill Bill Volume
I like
2 as
Volume
well,
1 a lot more.
but 1 was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Favorite Halloween candy?
Josh Haynes asked, "Are we excited for Aquaman?" And I know you are.
Oh my god, let me tell you, I am so over the moon about Aquaman.
I personally could care less.
How could you care less?
I have no
it's
interest.
James Wan,
I have
it's
n-
Aquaman.
Isn't it like-
Same reason it took me like years
I believe what you mean is
to
I
see
couldn't
Justice
care
League.
less.
I
Sure,
am,
that's-
I am so excited about Aquaman. That I'd say it's my most anticipated movie between now and the end of the year.
Oh, there's so many more in my opinion. Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
See that I can
Yeah.
that I might go see, but I don't really care about it that much.
Jesus A says imagine if Target has their leftover exclusives of Stranger Things season 1 for $10.
It better be cheaper than that. It was $10 last year.
I wouldn't be surprised if they drop them down to 10 again though, because well, that'd be nice.
$5 is my guess.
But they have so many of them.
Yeah.
Like they messed up.
My guess is $5.
The
And the way they
conventional-
did it ruins the fact that we're not going to get a season 2 because they went way overboard with how many they bought.
Well, the conventional wisdom it's I get it. Not everyone's a physical collector like us. The conventional wisdom is, why would I spend money for that when it's streaming on Netflix? Which, if you're not a hardcore collector, I get it. Like, it makes sense.
What
But,
happens if
When
you
I
don't
was
have
when I was in
Netflix?
Walmart today, I was
What?
buying
What happens if you don't have Netflix?
well, exactly. But
I was buying movies in Walmart, and one of those guys came up to me trying to sell me, internet and cable. And he's like, "Who do you have for your internet and cable and whatnot?" I was like, "Well, I don't have cable." He's like, "Oh, you just stream?" And I'm like, "I have like a stack of movies in my hand." And I was like, "No." The guy walked away.
Two things. Blu-ray Bullet Brit says Amazon's doing a Bohemian Rhapsody Steelbook in the UK. They're also doing one in the US. It's an Amazon exclusive, which I don't remember ever hearing them doing that before. Do you? An Amazon exclusive
I
Steelbook?
don't think I've heard of that.
Which scares me because ordering a Steelbook from the internet always worries me that it's going to show up messed up.
Dave Henderson asks what DC series we like. I watch
I don't
almost
watch
all
any
of
of
them.
them.
I watch almost all of them, but Arrow I find very difficult. Arrow's gone so downhill in quality, but Flash and Legends are my favorites, and Supergirl, lay off the politics. They're just jamming politics down your throat on that show.
The Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Mike Crawford asked what the last random movie we watched was.
Wait, what?
Like the last random movie.
For my podcast, honey, you've got to see this. Just this weekend, I showed my wife Psycho 2.
Oh, they're good. Psycho 1 or 2 and 3 are awesome. 4 is still pretty good.
I think Psycho 4 is much better than the third one. The third, I could do without the third one, actually.
I watched this movie last night called The Female Brain. It was horrible. It's written, directed, and stars Whitney Cummings. the
Oh yeah,
comic.
you put the picture up on Facebook.
It
right?
was
Yeah.
a chore to
Whatever
get
happened
through.
to Whitney Cummings? Where did she ever go?
She was writing
Now she's
for
Whitney Goings.
Roseanne, and she quit after the first season of the redo, which seems like it was a smart
That's an idea, yeah.
By the way, the new the Connors, they're calling this a spin-off, and they're calling it season 1 of a spin-off.
It's the same show.
Who are they kidding? It's the same show. It's no different than when Shelley Long left Cheers, or it's the same show.
Jesus A says, should
Oh my
Walmart
gosh,
bring back-
they should have brought in Chris Scally.
Oh,
That would have
said
been amazing.
I said that
Why did they do that?
because now Dan on the show is a widower. I said they should have him start dating, and he dates Valerie Harper, and then at the end of the season, you have him marry Valerie Harper and bring it back next season as Valerie.
Eh.
Jesus A says something about should Walmart bring back $4 Blu-rays? I think that was one thing you and I noticed last year is like you were all you were very. Walmart always has the best deals.
And they usually do.
Walmart was horrible last year. Like Best Buy had $4 Blu-rays.
Yeah, Best Buy and Target were
$10 4Ks.
Best Buy was the best last year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that again this year.
But here's the problem. Like in my mind, I think, well, then maybe we should just go to Best Buy first. But the issue is that I find that Best Buy and Target usually they don't run out of things, whereas not for me anyway. If I don't get the Walmart like right away.
Well, last year we went to like 3 different stores to get stuff at Best Buy that we were both looking for.
But the other thing about Best Buy is if you don't get something, you can always order it off their website for the same price.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that Walmart, if I don't go to Walmart and like get there right away, I can miss out on stuff.
Well, I had that issue last year because we went to Target first last year, because I wanted Cars 3, and there was like 1 random copy left. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to really tell until you see the ads and see like which store has the standout sale. Because last year you were all about Stranger Things. That's why you went to go to Target first.
Oh yeah.
I remember you saying like I'm worried they're not going to have enough. And we go and there's a shipper. And then we went the next day. We went on Friday.
Yeah.
And there was still a shipper. So.
Dave Henderson asked. Geez, what did he ask? I forget now.
I don't know.
Who? How far goes it?
It was just up a little bit.
Who is it?
Man.
Who asked it?
Dave Henderson.
Dave Henderson.
This is how my
I'm
brain
trying to look
works.
up it now.
What do y'all think?
Oh, Dave Henderson.
She-Ra. He asked what we think about the reboot of She-Ra. Now, anyone who doesn't know, I'm a hardcore He-Man She-Ra fan. I have like a display case in my home filled with He-Man and She-Ra figures. And this is the great divide in my family. My wife is super excited about the She-Ra. My wife. She's super excited about the She-Ra reboot. And I want to be excited about it, but I hate anime. I can't stand anime. And it looks like the style, it looks like anime to me. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
Yeah. It looks like I think it'll be okay in the sense that like it's going to be just like all those other shows that look just like that. It's going to be that goofy, really quick, like kind of nonsensical cartoon that like all cartoons are nowadays for kids, which I'm okay with. I'll watch it, I'll buy it, but I'm not freaking out over it. I'm indifferent. I don't really care.
He-Man is not available on DVD right now. I didn't know that. It was out through Mill Creek, right? Mill Creek had them all out. Because I have the full series.
I have the entire series with the mural. I have a He-Man, New Adventures of He-Man, She-Ra, and then I got the Best Buy exclusive box that you had to get to finish off the mural with the new the reboot series.
Right.
Marty McFly wants to know what song you can't not dance to.
Thriller? I don't know. God, I'm actually sick of Thriller. Like this time of year, that's all you hear. And I'm just like, I'm done with it. There's other movies music to play.
How about and we dance like a wave on the ocean.
Are you singing the Hooters?
Yeah.
I would say oh man, what's that song?
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah,
you can leave your friends behind.
Safety dance. Yeah.
Let's just do the Monday night karaoke live stream.
Monday night karaoke. We should do that one year or one day.
Martinez Joe wants to know if you end up returning Mummy to get the box set.
Oh no! Here, you guys want a spoiler for those of you watching?
Spoiler alert! Hashtag spoiler alert. Moniker wants to know if any of us have seen.
I just kept it and picked up 4. That's why I was at Walmart today.
Moniker wants to know if any of us have seen Strangers Pray at Night. I have. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a cool, it had a very 80s slasher vibe to it.
I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out.
But you know what movie has a great 80s vibe to it and I would recommend?
Turbo Kid.
This is actually a no-brainer when I say what movie has an 80s vibe. Summer of '84.
Somebody asked me and recommended that movie to me.
It's pretty good. And surprise, it has an 80s vibe. Who would think?
I think The Walking Dead's going to get canceled. Jerry says, should The Walking Dead come to an end now that Rick will be leaving? I think it's going to be canceled in the next season.
I stopped caring a couple seasons ago. So.
Thought of the song I can't stop dancing to. Sorry, World is New. No, World is New by
Save Ferris.
By Save Ferris, yeah.
Wanna Be by Spice Girls.
I love Save Ferris, but I guess it's not my favorite Save Ferris
Spice
song.
Up Your Life.
I was gonna say, honestly, Spice Up Your Life usually gets me dancing. Yeah.
Did you hear the whole thing with Save Ferris about a year or two ago? Do you know what I'm talking about? Monique Powell from Save Ferris. You know, they broke up a long time ago, Save Ferris. Mm-hmm. She reformed Save Ferris and was doing concerts as Save Ferris, but she never invited any of the original band members.
That's not the original band members? No,
she just got a bunch of new guys and started calling themselves Save Ferris, and the other band members were like pissed because they were like, you didn't even ask us.
I didn't know that. They have, I guess, they have falling out or something?
I don't know.
Very easily tonight. I'm just staring at the wall in movies. There's so much.
You see that one over there that says John Candy on the side?
Uh-huh.
If you come here tomorrow and say trick or treat, he'll give you that John Candy.
Oh, jeez.
You know tomorrow's not Halloween?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I'm full of tomfoolery, and tomorrow is mischief night.
Oh, which one? There's two. I got two John Candy ones. Yeah, you got both.
Uncle Buck, Grey Outdoors, and Going Berserk. Nice. Delirious Canadian Bacon Spaceballs. I would pick this one.
I have an autographed DVD of Spaceballs at home.
Oh, yeah?
And it's autographed by Tim Russ, who played the role of Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager, and he was one of the pick guys combing the desert. And he signed my DVD. I won't say it right out because I don't want us getting censored here, but he signed it to Crazy Joe, We Ain't Found S-Word.
Laura Ann wants to know how your Superbit collection's coming along.
Haven't really added anything to it. Somebody, I'm sorry, I forget who, but somebody just recently sent me a Superbit DVD. I already had it, but I didn't have the I don't want to call it slip, but like that ring. I didn't have the ring, so I added that to it. But I haven't added anything really to it recently.
David Talkington says Backstreet Boys or Beastie Boys in a tug of war match. Who wins? Well, the Backstreet Boys, because it's 5-2.
Yeah, it's true. But like original, like with all the members, Beastie, man.
Yeah, that's a 5-1-3 thing though.
I got a question for you, Rick.
Oh.
I got a question for you. Joey Baseball asked what we think of the gritty Care Bears reboot. Now, obviously, that's a joke.
Oh, they're not doing. I said they're doing that. What?
That's obviously a joke. I believe it's a joke, at least. But you're the resident sports fan here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't give a damn about sports, right? But you are the sports fan. What do you think of Gritty, the Flyers mascot?
I like him.
Yeah, but do you like him because he looks like a giant Sesame Street character?
I think he looks cool.
That's kind of why I like him.
He looks fun. Like
I think you hit the nail on the head. That's kind of why I like him.
I mean, I'm not a big hockey fan, but like, it's a mascot. Like, that's great. It's for the kids. Like, yeah, it's a big orange guy.
I think he's cool looking.
I dig him too.
They were showing all the like a picture of all the mascots, and I thought Swoop was kind of lame because he's just an eagle. Like, okay, whatever. It's an eagle.
Calm down.
I'm not saying anything bad about the Eagles. I'm just saying the mascot. I'm just saying the mascot's nothing more than just an eagle. So it's kind of like,
I'm flipping this table.
The mascot for the
Philly Fanatics are like.
Yeah, Philly Fanatics, awesome. The one for what's the soccer team? Union. That's a snake. It looks ridiculous. Yeah, he looks ridiculous. And then I never even realized they changed the mascot for the Sixers. He's no longer
Big Shot.
He's not hip hop anymore. No, I thought he was hip hop. What's his name?
Oh, Big Shot was the mascot I remember. The big purple dude, kind of looked like Grimace.
Don't know who that is. Hip hop was the cool like super '90s rabbit with like the do rag and like the gloves and stuff and the sunglasses. They changed him now, and what's he now?
Something lame.
Something with
it's a dog.
Oh, it's Franklin, but with a PH or something like that. And he's a stupid blue bunny. He looks really dumb. So I don't like him.
No, Franklin's a dog. Is he
a dog? I thought he was a rabbit.
Martinez Joe wants to know if there was a TV sequel to Innkeepers.
No. Wait, I saw something about Snorks. They should make Marty McFly says they should make a global warming film hosted by the Snorks. They should just release Snorks. Well, didn't they release Snorks to DVD? But like, I want a real DVD release. I want a DVD-R release.
Come along with the Snorks.
Snorks are awesome, man. They're so good.
Along with the Snorks.
S. Rose asks if the Browns will win another game this year. I think they'll win more than one game for the rest of the season.
Have you guys seen the trailer to the sequel to the Rocky movies? Do you mean Creed 2? Creed 2 looks fantastic.
Yeah.
My only concern
You know
with
what?
Creed...
I'll be honest. I haven't watched Creed yet. Oops.
What?
I know.
That was my favorite movie
I
that year.
haven't watched it yet.
My one concern with Creed 2 is I like all the Rocky movies.
Yeah, they're all
but
fun.
Some of them are really good, and some of them are cheesy fun.
Yeah.
And Rocky 4 is one of the cheesiest movies ever made.
But I find they all entertain though.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. I love them all.
Yeah.
But Creed was not a cheesy movie. So the fact that Creed 2 is essentially a sequel to Rocky 4, I'm kind of wondering how this is going to work. I hope it doesn't get like really corny.
Wow. Eric, Dave, what punk, ska, music band or singer would you want to come back to make an album or do a concert and would buy the CD? Wow. There's so many bands that like a dance hall crashers got back together. That'd be awesome. It would probably have to be a ska band because as much as I like punk bands, I would be all about a ska band getting like a good ska band getting back together. Oh jeez, is Landon trying to start stuff?
Marty McFly asked if I think Robert Franklin from Sesame Street should come back. I'm assuming you mean Roosevelt Franklin,
Who's that?
the little purple puppet. And the answer is yes. He Roosevelt Franklin should come back. But you know what? Matt Vogel.
Did Punk say MCR? Are you talking about My Chemical Romance?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Matt Vogel, who performs Big Bird right now,
No,
does
My Chemical Romance can just stay broken. First of all, I didn't realize they were broken up. And second of all, they can just stay that way.
That's a group that's so weird because they were popular like when I was in
Group that's horrible.
high school and early college. I wouldn't say they're horrible, but they have a new fan base. Like my little sister started listening to My Chemical Romance when she was like 14 or 15. That's like where they haven't put out an album for over a decade. And
You know what was weird? And sorry, I know you're still talking about your puppets. When I was at when I saw Plain White Tees in Disney, there was a huge fan base of like 60 and 70-year-old ladies, like tons of them, in love with this band,
Delilah.
wearing T-shirts, singing along to the songs from the new album. It was weird.
That is weird.
Anyway, what were you saying about your puppets?
Matt Vogel, who's the new Big Bird on Sesame Street, he hosts a live stream on Facebook Live, every Friday during the season, where he goes into the Muppet Lounge, where the Puppeteers lounge, and it's called Below the Frame. And the season premiere of Below the Frame was this past Friday, and
Sounds
the
awesome.
Roosevelt Franklin puppet was in the lounge room.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool seeing Roosevelt Franklin again.
I saw something I wanted to read. Monkeeker. Do you own any Betacam SP tapes? They look like giant VHS tapes. No, I only the media I collect has to be like media that studios put movies out on. I don't collect just any format that you could record onto. So there's all kinds of like camera formats, but I don't have them because studios didn't put movies out on them. So no, I don't have any of those.
Off topic, but I heard that Target is also going to do, you know how the VHS slipcovers are at Walmart right now?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do a series of VHS packaging. Yay!
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of those at Walmart.
I just bought meatballs.
Look, they're cool. They're cool looking, but I just can't.
I mean,
I just can't.
$5.
I just can't. Even $5, I'm not gonna buy a movie for cardboard. I can't.
I didn't have meatballs.
Well, that's the thing. You didn't. Yeah. Okay.
They're shrink wrapped under the cardboard so you can return them.
Oh, I know that.
Not that we would
not
do
that we
that
do
or
that.
condone
Oh,
that.
I did it the other day. I totally would. I'll throw myself under the bus.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I don't know. I can't just. I don't know. I can't just spend the money. But like you said, if you don't have the movie, then yeah, I mean, awesome.
They're cheap too. They're like $7.50, $5.
I would consider buying Who's Harry Crumb because obviously it's the first time coming out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
You know,
I'll buy that. I a couple of them I didn't have on Blu-ray, like John Wick. But John Wick was the most expensive one at $9.99.
And the other thing about that ticks me off is why is John Wick there? the idea of it
Yeah,
is it's a
yeah.
VHS retro. Well,
Right.
guess what? Like John Wick wasn't out on VHS. And the other thing that they're doing,
I saw a bunch of those there. Yeah.
the other thing they're doing is it's not a slipcover; it's a piece of paper.
Oh yeah, I didn't buy
Some-
any of
somewhere,
those.
yeah.
I only bought the ones that had.
Yeah.
slip-
Why are
slip
some
covers.
slips and why are some like?
Well, it's multiple
Paper.
studios doing it because a lot of them are from Lionsgate, some are from Mill Creek.
Yeah, Last
So-
Action Hero.
I think there were a couple Warner Brothers titles there, maybe. So it's like I guess the studio decides how they're going to do it.
If you're gonna do it, either get one studio do it or get everybody on board to do a slipcover.
What's really cool about them though is not just the VHS that looks like a VHS popping out, but they really go for extra details like "Be Kind, Rewind" stickers,
And the one side of the slipcover
Looks like the label.
edge of the
Yeah.
VHS tape.
No.
Yeah, they're well done. I gotta say, they really hit the nostalgia bone.
I'm curious to see what Target's is gonna look like. It's a different kind of look. It doesn't look. It looks more like a big case. So I don't know if they're gonna be like Stranger Things size or if
That
they're gonna be
worked
actual
out for them
VHS.
so well. So.
Monkey Kerr says the Beta SP tape I have is an electronic press kit for the proposal. If you're on Instagram, send me a picture of that because I want to know what you're talking about.
They should make a Lego John Wick.
John Wick movie, yeah, that'd be great.
That would be
Steven, I
awesome.
guarantee you, Walking Dead will not make it one more season after the current.
I
10 will be the last
I
one.
actually got to disagree with you there. Okay, here's the question.
Regular Walking Dead, not
Here-
a spin-off.
Well,
or-
here's the question you got to ask yourself: how much does it cost to make Walking Dead?
I don't know. How
Presumably, Andrew Lincoln is one of the highest paid stars on the show, right?
Yeah, but you would
So,
think whatchamacallit
Norman
gets paid a
Reedus.
good amount.
Yeah, but if he's already making a lot, and they're going to lose, they're definitely going to be able to bring in some cheaper actors. I don't think it's that expensive of a show, and I think the ratings may be on the fall, but I still think it. I don't see AMC letting it go just yet.
Yes, Monkey Kerr, or however you say your name, you can send me you can email me. You don't have Instagram. What's this world coming to? If you don't have Instagram, how do you buy stuff from the Cinema Sickness media store?
Gavin Ironside wants to know if any of us have seen Molly's Game.
Nope.
I have not.
I have. I loved it.
I-
I read the book
I'm
too.
a fan of the song "Molly" by Sponge.
Sponge.
Steven
Wow.
says
great
he
song,
found
isn't it?
Rounders on DVD at Goodwill, opened it, and the DVD was missing.
Ah,
Actually, I'm excited. I just ordered another copy of Rounders with an artwork variation on Blu-ray.
well, how did you get? Wait, I found Rounders on DVD at Goodwill and opened it, and you mean like you didn't buy it? You were there and you're like, oh, Rounders, and you opened it up. Okay, I see what you're saying.
See, we got to get my buddy Tim here. He was in Rounders, and he was in Rocky 6.
Rounders is my favorite movie.
You sure do know a lot of people that you'd ever like hook us up with.
Well, like I said, we should bring him out here.
Movie Man wants to know what's the favorite steelbook that you own. I guess all of us can answer that, right?
Oh, I'm gonna go with.
Mine's fairly obvious, but mine's La La Land.
This is my new favorite right here. This thing's awesome.
I
You
don't
say
know.
La La Land? Jesus.
I like the Guardians. I like the first Guardians of the Galaxy that looks like the tape or the Walkman.
Man,
That's
I am
pretty
so
cool.
mad I don't own
I
that.
wish they would do a Spice World Blu-ray Steelbook. We need to do it. Mom,
Yeah, 4K.
get on that, Sony.
4K it so they can sell 12 copies.
Chris says Captain America: First Avengers.
I'll have to look at a picture of that. I'm mad I just missed the Guardians Steelbook in this Facebook group I'm in. Somebody sold it for $20, which I guess it was for like $50 or $60 used. I would have totally bought it for the $20. Oh man.
Thoughts on the Big Hero 6 series? Wow.
I haven't watched the TV show.
I have them all on my DVR, and I started to watch them, and my wife was like, "You can't watch that without me." But then she never wants to watch it, so as a result, I haven't really seen it.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. I think I have one of the DVDs, but I've never watched it yet.
You know what's
The
pretty
movie's
good?
great though.
You know what's really good? Star Wars Resistance. Star Wars Resistance is a good show.
Stephen F.
Hi, Raymond.
Did you guys see what Wet Movie won? Yeah, I saw he met Master P and Little Romeo and
Oh, did he?
Lisa Loeb.
Oh, Lisa Loeb. Ooh.
Master P announced he's doing I Got the Hookup too.
Wait a minute. I know who Lisa Loeb is. Who's Master P?
Rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He
didn't know
was
either.
part of the what was his?
You know, I used to be a rapper.
I know who MCP Pants is.
Seriously, I used to be a rapper. Do you know this, Rick?
Oh, jeez.
I worked.
Where are we going with this?
I worked at JCPenney, and they taught me how to gift wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was going.
That's not a joke. I could really gift wrap like really good.
What's the scariest movie to watch for this upcoming Halloween night?
Showgirls, absolutely terrifying.
Exorcist?
Spice Girls? Or Spice
Don't.
Girls?
You see Marie, with my common Marie's? And she's like, I'm watching like the scariest movie for Halloween.
Like I said, Dave, out of respect, I watched it.
And it was like one of the greatest movies you've ever seen in your entire life.
And that'll be the only time I ever watch it.
And this will be the last live stream you ever see Rick on.
Here's a question: does anybody find movies scary? Like
Yeah.
I like horror movies, but
Yeah.
I have never been scared of a movie.
Oh, I am. I'm down when I'm down here, like watching a movie on the couch, and I got all the lights off. There have been movies where like I'll be like wrapped up in my blanket, and there are movies where I'm like, I don't want to get up now and turn the lights on because I'm like waiting for a monster to like jump out behind the.
But what are the odds if there was a monster? What are the odds that he would wait for you to be watching a movie about him?
Here's the thing: I have an overact. I think it's about your imagination. If you have like an overactive imagination, which I do, I always like if I'm in like a dark place, I just automatically assume like a werewolf or something's gonna come get me. Actually, that's a lie. I don't think a werewolf's gonna get me. But like ghosts, like the idea of ghosts, because I'm not saying I believe in ghosts. I have no proof that there are ghosts, but I believe that maybe possibly ghosts could be a thing.
Oh, I've definitely seen things.
I would never say ghosts don't exist. I would say like it's a definite possibility. I can't prove it, but it's a possibility. So that's what usually gets me. Like if I watch a movie like Halloween, Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, where it's like a monster or whatever, that doesn't scare me because it's a monster.
Well, it's not a monster. It's a person.
But he's still like a monster. I mean,
Freddy Krueger's a monster.
Freddy Krueger's a monster. Jason Voorhees is still like a monster. Yeah, yes, he is. He's like a zombie basically. How many times? What do you mean? He's like
he is undead.
Yeah, he's undead.
He drowned as a child and then awoke from the dead.
even Michael Myers is basically he's like unstoppable. He's not.
But he's a regular.
He's
person.
He's like an immoral person. He's not real. But like what gets me is like usually ghost stories are what gets me. If I watch a good ghost movie, that's what'll scare me. Or for instance, The Exorcist. That one for me has always got me because again, I'm not saying exorcisms are real or possessions are real, but they could be. So Reagan usually completely freaks me out.
It doesn't scare me like it used to, but when back in like the 90s, alien abduction movies scared me.
There you go. Yeah.
Especially the ones purported to be based on a true story.
The one used to get me with alien abductions, Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh
when they would do when they would do them in Unsolved Mysteries, that freaked me out as a kid.
You seen Fire in the Sky?
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching Fire in the Sky with my brother and my friend when it first came out on VHS, and we're sitting there in my living room watching it. And it's the scene where he's being strapped to the table and the aliens are doing stuff to him, and all three of us were sitting there in silence like terrified. My dad walks through the room, and it's like the early 90s, right? He walks through the room, just stops, looks at the screen, and goes, "Is this the new Clinton healthcare plan?"
Jeez.
Totally broke us. Like it was like the greatest like tension relief you could ever ask for.
But but like again, aliens like that's why like if I was watching something like that, it would freak me out because that could be, I could see that as being real because I definitely believe there are other life forms out there. Whether or not they've come to Earth, I don't know about that, but yeah, that would freak me out. I'd say a good movie for the atmosphere is Woman in Black. The movie itself is just kind of okay. Like the story is just kind of okay, but I would say it's one of the most creepiest movies for the atmosphere with Harry Potter like by himself in that big mansion. Daniel Radcliffe by himself in that big like mansion. It's pretty creepy. I might actually end up watching that again this year.
Okay. What's better, Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe,
or Lady in Red,
or Lady in Red with Gene Wilder? It's exactly where I was going with this. Thank you.
I'm going to go with Woman in Black. Although Lady in Red's good. It's pretty funny. But I used to watch it as a kid a lot.
Movie night asked if Jake's is closed for the
yeah,
year. They're
wait,
open
but
till Christmas,
he's right. Jay Anderson says Lady in White.
Isn't Jake's open till Christmas? Technically.
Oh, they're open until Christmas. Yeah, but they will close early if the weather's just kind of crappy.
I need to go to the movie video game dome with you guys. I got a pile of stuff.
What are you doing this weekend? Because we're probably going. I'm probably going on Sunday.
I might be able to. I'll let you know. I might be able to.
I won't be around.
Because I want to take those, and I know I want you to come with us, but I'm going to take our
Yeah.
stuff because I want to get rid of it.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're probably going.
that's good. And we can rectify that. Because that's going to be money I put towards Black Friday.
Oh, that's right. I guess I owe you money, don't I?
Yep.
Rectified.
Nope. You lost out. You shouldn't have given that to me. Silence of the Lambs was terrifying. That didn't really, it says Ron, that one didn't really get to me, but I could see how, again, it's like realistic. I could see that.
See, I'm a huge horror movie fan, but they just don't scare me.
Now they
don't know.
can get to me.
I think maybe it's my a failing in myself that I can't suspend disbelief enough. But like I always figure, like let's say for the sake of argument, Freddy Krueger was real. What are the odds that he was just going to choose while I was watching his movie to get me? Like now's the time.
Well, you'd have to wait till you
Yeah,
fall
wait till you fall
asleep.
asleep. Yeah,
Now he's thinking about me.
yeah now you're thinking about him.
Um,
Your Movie Man says, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" Mine are Christmas movies. Mine are Home Alone, Grinch, Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. My favorite
Christmas
all-time,
Vacation's mine.
my favorite Christmas movie of all time, like my number one, would definitely be Home Alone. But I would say, I'm not sure what order I put them in, but maybe number 2 would be A Christmas Story. Number 3 would probably be Christmas Vacation. I don't know what 4 and 5 would be, but
Christmas Story would not be in my top 10.
No,
I'm
really?
not
Yeah,
a fan
well,
of Christmas
not
Story.
mine either.
I really do enjoy it.
I love the musical Scrooge with Albert Finney.
I love Bad Santa.
Bad Santa's good.
Ooh, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Muppets Christmas Carol. I mean, those are good.
Gremlins,
Elf.
Muppet Christmas Carol, Elf. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. A newer one.
Beard.
Oh, I shave, yeah.
You suck.
I'll throw a newer one at you. Last year I saw
Daddy's Home too.
Daddy's Home 2. Yeah, that
That's
was
a,
actually
is that a
surprisingly
Christmas
good.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's a pretty good one too. It's better than the first one, but so yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's,
What would be my? I don't know what my
Great.
like if I had to take like top 5. what
Everybody's
would
going
it
to
be?
chime in with Die Hard.
Die Hard's a good one.
Better Watch Out is actually a movie that I tried to rent from the library this week to watch on Halloween. Because I heard it's like a horror Home Alone.
Better Watch Out
Yeah.
from like 1980.
Recently. No, like
Oh.
a couple years ago.
There's another one with that title. I saw the original Better Watch Out, which is also known as God, what's it called? I can't remember. It's like not Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it's a similar title.
Oh, Surviving Christmas. That's a good one.
Yeah. I like
can't
how
wait to watch
Jesse
that
says
this
Lethal
year.
Weapon. Yeah, technically Lethal Weapon is a non-Christmas movie.
See, I wouldn't say Lethal
Well,
Weapon.
then Trading Places.
Trading
That
Places
takes
would be
place Christmas.
Batman
would-
Returns.
I wouldn't say Lethal Weapon though, because
Kiss Bang Bang.
because it is Christmas time in Lethal Weapon, but Christmas doesn't really play into the story like it does in Die Hard.
I guess. Night of the Comet. That would be a non-Christmas movie.
Night of the Comet.
Marty McFly wants to know Arrested Development or Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec for
Parks
me.
and Rec.
I'll be honest, I have not seen Parks and Rec. I'm waiting because I have a bunch of the random seasons. I want to get like them all so I can
It's
watch
a
it.
good show.
Do you want to hear something cool about Night of the Comet? Robert Beltran is in Night of the Comet, and when he makes his first appearance in the movie, right before he walks in, you haven't seen him in the movie yet. Right before he walks in, a character says, "Beam me up, Scotty," and then boom, Robert Beltran walks in.
I didn't realize that.
And 10 years later, Robert Beltran went on to star on Star Trek Voyager.
Brandon says Night of the Comet's getting a remake.
Why? The movie's
You said you
so
have stuff to
good.
trade into Pam?
What?
You said you have stuff to trade into Pam?
Yeah, it's been in the backseat of my car forever.
What kind of stuff? Like any Blu-rays?
I don't think there's any Blu-rays.
You have stuff to trade in?
Stuff like Seasons of Lost, like very common stuff.
You're gonna get rid of your complete series of the estate.
Alf De La Roca says, am I the only one who thinks Crazy Joe looks like Big Paulie from the UK?
What the heck's Big
I don't-
Polly?
Big
don't know
Paulie
Big
actually used he used the clip from your video
Oh, that
recently.
Big Polly. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I was trying to think you were talking about somebody
Big
famous or
Paulie's
something
funny.
like that.
You ever watch Big Paulie?
I haven't seen Big Polly,
Yeah.
but there's someone, I don't know if she's here today, but there's someone, Louise, who was in the chat room last time, and she was saying I looked like Danny DeVito, and I thought that was very insulting. For one thing, I'm much taller than Danny DeVito.
true.
Danny
You're like 2 of Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito is a very short guy.
True story.
I saw his doppelganger one time at Couch Tomato in Manny Young. True story.
Have you seen the 90s Nicolas Cage Christmas movie Trapped in Paradise?
Oh, it's so good. That is a good
That
movie.
that was pretty
Underrated.
Ooh. Walmart has a Blu-ray bin for $5.
I always think that you do what you do, and I do what I do.
Oh man.
What they say?
My Walmart has a Blu-ray bin for $5. Raymond Voss says.
Oh, we were at a Walmart this weekend, and there were Blu-rays in the $5 dump in. It was like just a dump in with DVDs and Blu-rays.
You know what looks like a lot of fun? Has everyone seen the trailer for the new Netflix original movie, Christmas Chronicles, starring
With
Kurt Russell?
No.
That looks like a lot. Kurt Russell is basically playing a cool Santa. it looks like it's going to be a blast, quite frankly.
Mac Owls 3 says, "Hi from Quebec. Love you too."
Favorite Nicolas
I
Cage
love
film?
You. The end of the video the other day. It's very sweet.
Right.
It touched me emotionally.
AG Dude asked for our favorite Nicolas Cage movie. Now, I gotta say, there's a couple different kinds of Nicolas Cage movies. There's the legitimately good movies where he gives a good performance, like something like
Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas, Bay Lieutenant, Port Orleans. But then there's the just, crazy Nick Cage. I gotta go for crazy Nick, and I haven't seen Mandy yet. Mandy, I hear, is nuts. But I gotta go with Drive Angry.
Did you see Mom and Dad?
No, I started to watch it on an airplane. I was on an airplane, and then two people started jamming each other, and I had someone next to me, and I'm like, I can't watch this.
Oh yeah, it's only 70 minutes.
Man.
Mine would be Gone in 60 Seconds. That's my favorite Nicolas Cage performance.
That's a good one.
Vampire's Kiss. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll tell you something else. His Ghost Rider. Everybody always trashes his Ghost Rider, and it's not a good Ghost Rider movie. So I understand why people hate it. But I always tell people, if you reframe the movie in your brain, it actually becomes really entertaining. Pretend you're watching an Elvis movie, and it's suddenly very good.
What's your email address?
Just David@cinemasickness.com. But what about
there you go, Monkeeker. David@cinemasickness.com.
Oh yeah.
The Nick Cage movie Mom and Dad was filmed at school 5 minutes away from me.
AG Dude, where do you live? Just curious.
Whoa.
I love
Very personal.
Well, I'm not asking for his street
Give
address.
me your address.
I'm talking about where we want to know exactly where you are. No, I'm just curious where they shot the movie. Town.
Yeah, you can give us a city and a state. Social security number.
Nobody's mentioned, I don't think, the best Nicolas Cage movie ever. I'm still waiting. I'll give you a hint. It's
the one with the baby.
It's an 80s movie.
Valley Girl.
Got E.G. Well, you should have said it. I was waiting for somebody else to say it.
I totally disagree.
E.G. Daily Naked.
I totally disagree with Thomas Rowan. Thomas Rowan says that Nicolas Cage was Ghost Rider was Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage. Totally disagree. I think it was Nicolas Cage as Elvis. You know how Johnny Depp was basically playing Keith Richards in Pirates of the Caribbean? I think in Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage was like, I'm going to play this as Elvis.
Movie Man, you must throw one format away. VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, Laserdisc, or 4K. 4K.
Really?
I could get them all on Blu-ray then.
VHS.
But there's a lot of stuff on VHS you can't get on anything. All the stuff on 4K I could get on Blu-ray. I could live without 4K. I would just do Blu-ray then. I don't need 4K.
What's going on, Movie Hunter?
Producer Chris would like to know if you rent out your movies.
Nope.
That could be a business for you. You should do that.
Nope.
I don't. I would have to I would lend a movie to a friend if I knew they were good with media.
No, this is seriously a business for you, because what do? You go out, you buy media, you have almost everything already, so now you could just start buying to stock your store.
Well, I could start buying double. Yeah, I mean I could. That's an interesting idea. And open up a rental store because
Mom and Pop store, which could also double as a Cinema Sickness store location.
Would
YouTube,
a rental store survive here in?
You put the YouTube studio in the back room with a big couch for
the
live
right price
streams.
point. I think you'd be surprised.
Like a dollar.
Well, you'd have to compete with Redbox.
So a dollar, like a
$1 a day.
$1 a day.
You couldn't just do a straight video store. Like that model is dead.
No.
But he would have.
It would be a Cinema Sickness store / rental store.
Exactly.
I mean, I could see that maybe, but the thing is, people want to come in and get all the new stuff, and that's where it would kill me.
I don't know. The new stuff, I think the old stuff would be actually where you make your money.
People be like, "Oh, do you have the new Avengers movie?" Like, no,
I don't know, because they'll just go down. They can
have
just,
the old Captain America movies.
They could just go to Redbox and get that. Like, I think where
Yeah.
you're going to get them is the back catalog where nobody has, like, the older stuff.
Like, nobody's gonna find the K9, movies or something.
Raymond's Homemade, come to St. Louis for $5 Blu-rays. It's an awful long drive for $5 Blu-rays, man.
Yeah. What did Marty say? Favorite Easter film.
Critters 2.
Wow, I don't know what my favorite Easter film is.
In fact, Critters 2 is the only Easter film I could think of.
There's
quite
not
frankly.
many of them.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Movie Man said to come to Belgium to hunt some movies.
What all right. You give it again, guys.
Lower back.
I always say, you give us a place to stay, and it could be a possibility. I mean, that's why I went to Massachusetts this weekend. Joe gave us a place to stay, so we drove up there.
I'm so mad at my body for not being able to go.
Hop is good, says Gavin. I agree.
Hop is good. Yeah.
I would probably say the Easter Bunny is coming to town. I actually do like I like that.
You're stretching the definition of movie there. Then
It's a movie,
yeah, it's a
an
TV
animated
special.
short.
So
but how long is it though? It's longer.
It's under 60 minutes.
Yeah, I would
Is
say
it under
like
60
45 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it was
would be my
longer than
guess.
that. Oh, never mind.
Where is it? E. That's under the T, right?
Jesse asks if we like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Nope.
Worst movie? No, it's amazing. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I think the joke gets a little played out as the movie goes on.
I don't
but
do clowns.
I do like it.
So.
I love that film.
Yeah, I don't do clowns.
You know, I just watched
won't watch
it. I just watched it for the second time again. the other day.
I did enjoy
It.
I
Well,
watched
I mean,
it.
there's
I watched
another
it
one.
once.
People kept saying how creepy the clown was in it, and I kept laughing. Like I thought he was hysterical.
I wasn't laughing.
Especially when he started dancing.
That was just that one scene, and he was acting like.
But like in the sewer when he's like, "Oh, you want some popcorn?" Like I mean, like that was funny. Like I liked it.
Well, I like that scene because he's kind of
I don't
goofy,
find
and then
clowns funny.
but that scene. The reason why that scene's great is because he is being a
movie. Sorry.
he is being a goofy clown.
Yeah,
He's saying goofy things about like popcorn, and he's a pop and cotton candy and peanuts and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden he just stops and just stares at Georgie in that creepy way. He goes from being like I'm a clown to just like, and I'm gonna eat you.
Jim says that wasn't funny. He was killing a child.
I have a new
You're
life.
right. You're right.
I have a new life goal, a new YouTube life goal of I don't know when I would ever accomplish this, but I now want to spend the night in the world famous Clown Motel out on the West Coast. Do you know about the Clown Motel?
I do.
With you.
No.
That is my goal. An overnight in the Clown Motel.
Not gonna happen.
Guys, we do need to do an East Coast or West Coast trip. Just saying.
I would love it, but it ain't happening until Kira's older.
Get rid of your wife and kid, and let's go.
Wow. I don't know. You're not as pretty as she is.
I don't know about that.
I'm just nope. Nope.
What, Frank? Yeah, well, if you like... I don't know why he's talking about racism and pizza and Papa John's, but I know that guy was...
Somebody asked Papa Gino's or Papa John's.
Who's Papa Gino?
I don't know.
Papa Gino was up north. I saw a bunch of those in Massachusetts, and Joe was trying to get us to eat there, but we never did. Next time we go up, Joe, if you're watching, we'll have to do the Papa Gino's.
Did we see the
Papa
Adam?
Giorgio.
Did we see the Adam the Woo? Nick Papa Giorgio, Vegas Vacation. Did we see the Adam the Woo video where he visited the Scream house?
I haven't watched it yet.
I have not watched it yet.
I did, and I'm a little jealous because I have such a love for the Scream movies. Well, 3 out of 4 Scream movies. I don't really like Scream 3 as much.
Yeah.
Aaron Kruger.
I like the second one a lot.
Second was my favorite.
Yeah.
Second was my favorite of the 4, and the fourth one redeemed them after the third one.
I find those movies to be just kind of mediocre. I was never a big Scream fan. I just think they're okay.
Walking Dead guy says, Dave Rick Joe, would you like to see Peter Weller come back as RoboCop for RoboCop Returns, a sequel to the original?
I think I would like that, but at the same time, I don't really care that much if they recast the role because RoboCop I don't think is that tough of a role. Like RoboCop 3 didn't suck because Peter Weller wasn't there. It would have sucked even if he was there with that script.
Oh, and Rick, you pronounced the Scream 4 wrong.
Oh, Scrimfirm.
It's Scriforum.
Scrimfirm.
Please get it right.
My
Do
friend,
you have already seen Brawl at Cell Block 99? I have. Did you guys see Brawl Brawl and Cell Block 99 yet?
I have
With what's
not.
his name?
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah.
The movie's fantastic. I highly. It's very much like an '80s
Gritty, kind of like
gritty kind of exploitation sort of
Yeah.
film. It has that feel. I like at the very end. Spoiler. Well, no, I won't do a spoiler.
the physical effect.
I like the practical special
Yeah.
effect at the end. I thought that was a good touch because again, it made it have that great '80s feel. We're watching
Cougar Town. Hey, do you have the original British series this was based on, Cougarton Abbey?
No, I did not. What? Jesus.
Rick gets it.
Oh, I got it.
Did you guys like Dread? Yeah, Dread was a
Jet was
great
pretty
movie.
good. Yeah.
You did get that one, Cougarton Abbey?
I got it.
Okay, I didn't know you had watched all of Community.
When are you going to JH next? Josh wants to know.
Bradshaw. Oh my goodness, you have a lot of DVDs or Blu-rays. Or do you mean and Blu-rays? Yes, I do. Both. When you go to Jake's next, I want to go this Sunday, but if it's too cold, I'm not going to go. Like, at this point, it's all based on weather because one of the great things about the flea market, Jake's, and even Q-Mart, Jake's is open until Christmas. So from now until Christmas, if there's a nice day, like if we get one of those random like November weekends where for some weird reason it's like 75 degrees or something like that, and you can go out with a light jacket on. There's going to be people there. In fact, I've been to Q-Mart in January where like randomly for one weekend in January it just got like really nice out for like no apparent reason. And I called them up and they're like, oh yeah, there's a ton of people out selling. So we went up there and I did hunting in the middle of January at Q-Mart because they're open all year round. So it's all weather based. If the weather's good, I'll go back.
I always go there for my birthday.
Geriatric Geek says, have you guys seen the Mr. Rogers It's You I Like PBS DVD?
I own it. It's
and
really
if
good.
so, is it good?
It's really good.
What is he asking?
The PBS special, It's You I Like.
No.
It's like a documentary retrospective hosted by Michael Keaton, who was a PR or production assistant on the original Mr. Rogers.
Oh.
He hosts the thing, and it aired on PBS in March, and it just came out on DVD, and it's really good.
Joey Baseball, I have to disagree. He says indoor flea markets are better. I would disagree only because I find that indoor flea markets, it's the same people selling all the time. It's people set up a booth or a store or whatever, and you go there and it's just the same people selling the same stuff over and over again. Whereas an outdoor flea market, it's like a bunch of little mini yard sales. And in fact, I had an idea this weekend, and that was to open up an indoor flea market, but not allow people to set up permanently. It would be just a week-to-week thing. So it would be like an outdoor flea market, but indoor. There'd be little sections you can set up. I think it'd be an awesome idea.
I want to take a quick moment.
You need to buy like a blimp hanger.
I want to take a quick moment to recommend a couple other Mr. Rogers DVDs to keep an eye out for. There was a documentary from several years ago called America's Neighbor, Fred Rogers, also hosted by Michael Keaton. It's an older one. If you could track that down, that's great. And there is a documentary called Speedy...
Bye, Raymond.
Bye, Raymond. Happy Halloween.
There is a documentary called Speedy Delivery, all about David Newell, who plays Mr. McFeely, and you can find that at, I think, SpeedyDelivery.com or on Amazon. What's that, Speedy Delivery?
No, Mr. McFeely. What were they?
Well,
thinking
that
of?
was his middle name, Fred McFeely Rogers.
It's still a bad. It's like it's still a bad idea to name your character that. I don't
Well, you know how he got that name? The character was to be named Mr. McCurdy.
Which is better.
Mr. McCurdy, the head of Sears Roebuck was named McCurdy, and they were a sponsor for Mr. Rogers. So Mr. Rogers, as a tribute, decided to name David Newell's character Mr. McCurdy. And moments before they shot the pilot episode, they got a message from the sponsor saying, Mr. McCurdy does not want you to use his name. He wants this to be kind of like, he doesn't want it to be that he's doing this for recognition, so they said, what do we call the character? And they were about to go before cameras, and he said, call him Mr. McFeely, because that was his grandfather's name. And you can hear all that, you can hear that full story on the Megapodtastic podcast, where I interviewed David Newell.
Ah. Movie Man says in Belgium they have indoor flea markets like that, where it's, I guess, a week-by-week basis. That's awesome.
You know what else they have in Belgium?
Waffles.
Waffles.
All right, yeah,
Waffles,
okay. Let me ask you that, Movie Man. Here in the United States, we have these big thick waffles, and they call them Belgian waffles. In Belgium, Do you have those? And if anybody out there from France is watching, do you have French fries?
If
I
anyone,
wanna
from,
know.
if anyone from Canada is watching, do you have Canadian bacon?
See? I want to know.
Wouldn't it just be called bacon there?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, okay.
And wouldn't waffles just be called waffles?
Yeah. Well, okay. In Belgium, are all your waffles just big and thick? And in France, do you just are just fries all over the place? And in Canada, is your bacon super thick?
Joey wants to know if you've ever met.
Or no, wait, no.
Fred
Is Canadian
Rogers.
bacon's not thick bacon?
I
Is it?
wish. No, I've never met Fred Rogers.
What-
I've met David Newell a couple times though.
What is Canadian bacon? Hold on.
Ham.
Is that thick bacon? Oh, it's ham, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm thinking of something different. Yeah, it's ham.
Good night, Kyle.
Good night.
Good night, Kyle.
Walking Dead. Sounds like I need to come see you and go to Jake's with you. Yeah, I'm always down.
Let's just drop the racism talk.
Yeah.
There's
Let's talk about
racism talk?
movies.
Wait,
Yeah,
I didn't know there
there's
was
just
any.
a lot of stuff about
Well-
Papa John's.
Oh yeah. Just you're here to talk
Wait,
about Papa
racism
John's.
against Italians?
No, he had racism
Oh.
against other people. Favorite DVD to Blu-ray upgrade. One of the things that I always say is it was Blu-ray 3D, not Blu-ray. It was Jurassic Park. I'm still blown away by how good that movie looks in 3D.
I still desperately want to upgrade two movies from 1998 to Blu-ray: Happiness by Todd Solondz and Six String Samurai.
Six String Samurai.
Those are two really archaic DVDs that aren't framed properly. They're pillar boxed, and they're both begging for an HD release.
Where's True Lies on Blu-ray?
That is weird. It hasn't been released.
It's such a popular movie.
What? That's true, Scott. What about French toast? Yeah, is that a thing in France? I always wonder about that. Why do they call it these things? I don't know.
Worst film we have ever had to.
I don't know.
Daniel, finish the thought.
Movie 43.
Watch. Worst movie we ever had to watch.
I've never had to watch a movie.
Yeah.
I hate Southland Tales. Southland Tales may take the cake for worst movie I've ever watched. Hereditary's up there.
I didn't find that bad, but I didn't like it.
Oh man, Hereditary made me want to.
Pink
I was like
Panther
Nuclear Man and Superman 4. I want to hurt people.
Pink Panther 2 was it for me.
Was that Shot in the Dark?
Frank, we're not here to talk about racism.
Yeah.
Please stop,
Just
or
drop
you will be
it.
deleted.
I think that the Black Panther sequels.
Chris said Dunkirk. What?
Well, Chris doesn't like the fact that it's rather there's a lot of
Still doesn't
inaccuracies.
Take away that it's a great movie.
It's a good movie, but there's a lot of historical inaccuracies in that movie.
Purge,
What-
The Witch.
What do you guys think of this? I want the Black Panther sequels to follow the naming convention of the Pink Panther sequels. Like I want Return of the Black Panther. The,
Well, didn't they already do that
the
with
Black Panther Strikes Again.
what franchise did that?
I don't know. Did someone do that?
Was it the Halloween movies?
I do not think that Dunkirk had bad acting.
Guys, leave a comment. Leave a comment. What movie franchise? I want to say it was the Halloween series, right? That did.
AG Dude says Halloween.
Yeah. It was like Return. Yeah, I can't remember what they all are. What let me find the Pink Panther.
Well, it's the second one's called Shot in the Dark.
No, it's not.
But then it's Return of the Pink Panther, The Pink Panther Strikes Again, Revenge of the Pink Panther, Trail of the Pink Panther, Curse of the Pink Panther. And you could do all of them as Black Panther. Curse of the Black
Return
Panther.
of Michael Myers, Revenge, and Curse.
Yeah, there you go. I knew. I thought it was Halloween. I was right. Okay, I'm not gonna get him then.
They didn't do Michael Myers Strikes Again, though.
No. Son of Pink Panther. They should do that. Son of Michael Myers.
That brings up so many questions. What lady is going to bed with Michael Myers?
It would be.
Does he wear the mask?
That would be his wife.
His wife.
Sean
There's
C.
an American
Jim K.
History
Grinch.
X
No.
steelbook.
What?
Is that over in Belgium? There's an American History X steelbook now.
Ooh,
Did you see Best Buy's putting out Super Troopers 1 and 2 steelbook?
no.
It's coming out Tuesday, and there's no artwork for it yet.
That sounds like a horrible
And they're putting
steelbook.
out- they're
A
putting
steelbook
out-
with no
They're
artwork?
putting out Shape of Water in 4K steelbook, and I still have it sealed, the 4K, so I might return the original and get the steelbook.
I'm really
Frank,
disappointed.
what are you talking about?
I'm really disappointed about the Venom Steelbook. Have you been following the Venom Steelbook? They showed months ago. They showed what the Venom Steelbook was going to look like, and it looked like it had the black goo dripping all over it. It was really cool looking. And now they've changed it, and it's just the movie poster. And I'm like, oh, it was so cool looking. Why'd you do that?
UK import.
Everything is going to Steelbook. Yeah, it's over. It's like Criterion or Pops.
Movie Man, you sent it to me on Facebook. I'll have to check out the artwork. I don't think Dunkirk was overhyped because of Chris Nolan fanboys. Like, I'm not a Chris Nolan fanboy. I thought it was an excellent war movie.
You know who else is Dunkirk?
Oh, jeez.
Chris Pine. Chris Pine's Dunkirk.
Yeah.
He's not doing Kirk anymore, so he's done. He's Kirk. You see where I'm going there with that?
Wow, look at the time, guys. Gotta go.
Soon. We got another, I don't know, 20 minutes, and we're going to wrap it up. Anyway, so that killed everything. Ask a question.
I don't think Dunkirk's bad.
You see where I'm going with that there? No.
You haven't seen it?
I'm not a Chris Nolan fan.
But it's a warm,
You don't like war movies?
Yeah.
You like war movies?
I liked War for the Planet of the Apes.
Jesus, we're not saving Private Ryan.
Joe, did I bring my puppets? I did not bring my puppets.
Yeah, why not?
Dunkirk is
No.
a great war movie, Chris. I'll argue with you all day.
I think Dunkirk's just okay. I wouldn't say it's a great war movie. I'd put so many more war movies over top of Dunkirk any day.
Yeah, but Dunkirk was able to cut out the excess BS that's in a lot of war movies, and it was like you were immersed in the battle right away.
Okay, I thought it was
mediocre.
I have no horse in this race because I haven't seen the movie. But Chris, I'm going to tell you what you have to fire back at him. You have to say Dunkirk, more like Dumbkirk. That's your line.
Sharknado 6 Steelbook coming out next week with all 6 movies on Blu-ray.
Oh!
That's tempting.
Really?
$25.
Really? Because I only have the first 2. So
I have none of them. I would totally buy it.
That's tempting.
Hacksaw Ridge was another great war movie.
Hamburger
Absolutely.
Hill. I like hamburgers.
E.T. or Mac and Me, says Joey. I'd go with E.T. Whoa, what was that?
The best thing about
my Blu-rays.
And I would pick Saving Private Ryan over Dunkirk, Marty McFly.
Oh, God, Saving Private Ryan
Saving Private Ryan.
Good. That movie's
an
a
amazing war
masterpiece.
movie.
The
Yeah.
best thing about Mac and Me is the clip that Paul
Rudd always plays when
always
he's
takes
on
to
TV.
Conan
Oh, yeah.
O'Brien.
Snow Day or Good Burger Steelbook would be awesome.
Not yet, Marty. The Back to the Future movies will be on 4K next year, I think.
Marty, question: do you like the Back to the Future movies?
I don't think Marty McFly likes Back to the
Great
Future movies.
Scott.
Those are my 3 favorite movies of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Noah Kaser asked a really good question.
Walking Dead guy, I agree. I would like to see a Freddy vs. Jason 2. That'd be awesome.
Favorite nude scene?
Wait for it.
Oh,
No!
There's so many good ones. That's tough to say. I don't know if I have a favorite.
Alexandra Daddario in True Detective. I know it's not
Oh, yeah. When she gets on Woody Harrelson.
in E.T.
I'm with you on that one. But there's so many good... I mean, the whole movie of Secretary. I mean, that's...
I'll check it out, Movie Man. Thanks.
Man, there's too many good ones.
Is that Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, all right.
She's
Gosh.
like naked in the deuce all the time, from what I've heard.
Is she?
Show on
I'll
HBO.
have to watch that show.
It's about porn in the 70s.
Oh,
in New
yeah,
York.
you're right. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, I was
What?
just Phoebe Cates. I was just
What?
gonna say that.
Oh, is that okay? I was gonna say why
Katie
did we
Holmes in
just
The Gift.
randomly say
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I mean,
there's a lot.
it's
There's a lot of good
it's hard
ones.
to pick just one.
Yeah, Dana Delaney and Exit to Eden. I mean, I could just go on all day.
Is Maggie Gyllenhaal related to that Jake dude? Yeah, it's
Yes,
his
it's
sister.
a sister.
Did you ever see the Family Guy clip where Maggie Gyllenhaal and Jake Gyllenhaal were having an argument over who was worse?
I don't know.
They're like, I'm more off-putting. No, I'm more off-putting. And then their father comes in and goes, kids, stop fighting. You're both awful.
But Maggie Gyllenhaal's hot, so it's like, you know.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that.
I don't.
My wife thinks I'm crazy when I say that too, but I think she's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
There was one person, I don't want to totally throw you under the bus, but there was one person who you said was really hot. when we were hanging out with Adam, and he just went like, "Really?" Like he couldn't believe he said that.
Who was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, I say it if you want me to.
Yeah,
It was
who?
Kathy Griffin.
Oh, I think wait, hold on. I don't think I
Okey-dokey.
said she was like super hot. I think she's okay.
He was saying
attractive.
like he was saying that she like really annoys him, and you said, "Yeah, she's hot though," and he gave you this look like he couldn't tell if it was a joke or not. He was like,
I think she's not bad looking. I used to follow her on Instagram before she went all crazy. Here's my problem with her. When she did that whole like that Trump head thing, my issue was that she didn't stick up for herself. She like caved.
Yep. Well, that happens with everybody.
"Well, here's the
anymore.
thing: you gotta make a decision." And she at first apologized.
Stick to your guns.
She at first apologized, but then she went back and like unapologized. And it's like,
Yeah.
you know what?
You should
You
just
either
not
don't
apologize in the first
apologize at
place.
all, or if you're going to apologize, stick with it.
Like, and I'm not saying like whether you agree or disagree with it. That's not what I'm getting at here. I'm just getting at the fact that I don't like that she caved. That's what made me go like, oh, so she's spineless. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna go out and do something like that bold, then you need to stick with it. And if you're gonna like cave in, then it's like, well, did you really do it because you felt that way, or were you doing it just for shock value? And if you're doing it just for shock value, that's ridiculous. So I kind of lost all respect for her when she caved in like that.
Yeah, what he said.
Yep.
You better check yourself out. Yourself.
So AG Dude has brought up Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep.
So let me ask you guys a question.
I have the box set on DVD.
I'm about to get a little.
Me too.
About to get a little, into some serious topics here, but I don't know if you guys have heard this, but the original Revenge of the Nerds has been really under fire lately.
For what?
With
Rape?
people, people are basically
really?
saying that
Well, if you think about it, Lewis rapes that girl.
because she thought he was someone else, and now like. When that's a big thing now, where people are saying, "Oh, that's a terrible movie. That's like that was a sexual assault." So here's the question: are people being too politically correct, or do they really have a point there? Like, should we take that seriously, or should we just be like, "Lighten up, man. It's a comedy."
I mean, it's a comedy movie about so much stupid stuff. Then you should also feel the same way about Animal House when Belushi's looking through the window spying on women.
There's a lot of that.
Or Rear Window, because it's all about a peeping Tom. Like, that is the problem with society. It is too much about, like, politically correct and, like, I joke around. I call it the pussification of the country, because that's all it is. We're raising a bunch of just soft.
No,
people.
I think you have it wrong. It's not that people are being soft. It's that we have social media, and that by you saying like, "Oh, here's my opinion," and I'm going to jump on this bandwagon, you get your little 15 minutes of fame there, and that's what I think it is. I think it's people who don't actually care about this stuff, and I can prove that because come next week they'll be talking about something else. And they'll have forgotten about that.
Yep.
People don't actually care about these topics. They're not actually like upset about this stuff as much as they want to say they are. Some people are. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people are just jumping on bandwagons so they can complain about something, get their little opinion out there. Maybe somebody will comment on that opinion, and they'll get a little bit of like notoriety for a second. Captain Ron, great movie.
I'm holding that up for Jesse.
Jesse said it needs a Blu-ray release.
Captain Ron does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
That's
a lot.
where Russell and
you just pitched the Ocean's 8 Ghostbusters style female
Excuse
reboot,
me.
Captain Rhonda.
Captain Rhonda.
Captain Rhonda.
I was reading. Somebody said something about a Hocus Pocus remake with Melissa McCarthy,
Oh,
Kristen Wiig, and Maya Rudolph should be a thing.
let's see. Where's my gun? I'm gonna go put a bullet in my head.
I know
No.
you guys love it, but I gotta tell you, I can
Why-
never bring myself to watch that movie.
So good.
I
But here's the
hate Sarah
thing:
Jessica
you
Parker.
could do a sequel to Hocus Pocus, still using the same. Well, I mean the one which is the fat one. What's her name?
Kathy and Jamie.
Yeah, from
Sister
I
Act.
always think about Sister Act when I think of her.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then there's no reason why you can't do. You couldn't do a sequel with the same cast. I mean, they're not that much different looking. I mean, they've aged a bit, but they're not horribly aged.
Oh, Marty, I would be all over a Tron Legacy Blu-ray
And one
Steelbook.
of the witches is now a horse.
It was a horse. Do you guys know the Saturday Night Live skit? One of probably my all-time favorite Saturday Night Live skit.
Have you've seen Ed Wood, right?
Yeah.
Where she's like, does my face really look like a horse? I always find that amusing because that was before everybody would say that about her. Although I think she's pretty.
Have you guys ever seen my favorite Saturday Night Live skit where Christopher Walken is interviewing a centaur for a job? It's a job interview with a centaur.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it so much. And he says to the centaur, he's asking basically the centaur, "Are you attracted to horses or humans?" And he's like, "Only centaurs." And he's like, "What if you saw the backside of a female horse?" And the head was obscured because it was inside a barn. And you would never know if it was a horse or a centaur. Would you have sex with it? And he goes, "Well, if I never know, then yeah, maybe I would." And Christopher Walken goes, "It was a horse."
Thrashed mentioned mid-90s. Have you seen that yet?
Is that a show? Or
No,
movie?
it's a movie. It's directed and written by Jonah Hill.
Oh, the
I
skateboarding
saw
one.
the trailer.
No, I did
see
it
the
looks
trailer
good
for
though.
that.
It looks really good. I haven't seen it though.
I've heard really good things about people who've seen it.
I do want to see it.
It's playing pretty limited.
And the best
right
part
now.
is it's about skateboarding when I got into skateboarding. So I'd be interested to see that.
I'm going to go on a limb here, talking about Ed Wood. Ed Wood, I think, is probably the best movie of 1994. I seriously believe that.
I would have to look up to see what all the other movies in 1994
Forrest Gump.
Is that 94?
Yeah.
I think it's much better than Forrest Gump.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction gives it a run for its money, but I still go Ed Wood.
I'm still not the biggest fan of Pulp Fiction. I like the movie, but it doesn't blow me away. I've been one of the people who I watch the movie. My favorite part of that movie would definitely have to be the actually my favorite my favorite reason for liking that movie is because of and I'm drawing a blank now at the very end in the diner scene. What's the dude's name? He's in 4 Rooms.
Oh, Tim Roth.
Tim Roth. That scene with him, he's my favorite character in that whole movie. When that scene happens, I'm in love with the movie. That diner scene is amazing in my opinion. The rest of the movie, I'm just it's good, but it doesn't blow me away.
I always wanted to remake Pulp Fiction.
Now, you know what? I might say my favorite movie of his might be actually Reservoir Dogs, because I love that movie. The dialogue, all the whole thing about that movie is great.
I always wanted to remake Pulp Fiction with Star Trek characters.
Why?
Just could you imagine it? You've got Geordi and Data sitting in the car, and they're like, "What do they call the quarter pounder with cheese on Rigel 7?"
And they accidentally set the phaser to kill and kill the guy.
Then they shoot Tuvok from Voyager's head off, and they go to Chief O'Brien's house, and he's like, "Do you know what Keiko would do if she came home and found these gangsters in the house?" And then they call Cisco, and they're like, "What do we do?" And Cisco's like, "I'm sending the Worf."
Did you see, off topic, Mill Creek announced they're putting out Karate Kid 3 and Next Karate Kid out on Blu-ray in a pack together?
No.
Karate Kid
January.
3 is the greatest so bad it's good movie ever made.
It'll be the first time on Blu-ray for both of those.
I gotta get that.
Yep. January 2019.
Goonies or Gremlins? Gremlins.
Goonies.
Gremlins.
Oh.
Goonies for me.
Deagle.
I don't know if I could choose because they're so different. It's like they say apples and oranges. They're so different. I don't know if I could pick
Better
one.
comparison: Goonies or Monster Squad.
Oh,
I think those are similar movies, and I'm Team Monster Squad. I gotta say.
I'm a sucker for Universal Monsters, so I might go with Monster Squad just because I love the Universal Monsters.
Toy Soldiers is coming out December 11th on Blu-ray. Somebody just mentioned that. Tom Cruise.
Step by step, heart to heart.
Oh.
We all fall down. Sorry.
Wow.
Like toy soldiers. Just be happy I didn't start singing Electric Youth yet.
I heard something.
Oh, come on, Marty. Come on, Marty. Indiana Jones or National Treasure? Really? Really?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
I want to say I heard that, where was I going with that? Debbie Gibson and Tiffany are going to be on tour together next summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I just saw Tiffany play in Disney. She was good.
If she's guaranteed to perform Electric Youth, I will
Well,
go.
here's the only problem I have with Tiffany. She recorded, or she played a lot of new stuff. She played a lot of new stuff. She played a lot of covers, And then when she did some of her older stuff, it was like updated like versions of it. It wasn't like
I think the only Tiffany song I know is I Think We're Alone Now.
Yeah. I was so excited when that started playing, and then it was very like modernized, and I was like, it sounded like a modern pop song, and I was like, oh. I want to answer a question, but I don't know.
Oh, Ron, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull is a great movie.
I love that movie.
It is a great movie.
I love it. Yeah.
The only Indiana Jones movie I don't like is Temple of Doom. I got problems with
I like Temple of Doom, but I still think it's the weakest out of all four of them.
Crazy Joe or Adam the Woo? Oh, come on. Come on.
Justin Scar, definitely.
Adam the Woo is far better than me, and I know it.
Steven says, hey Dave, how can places sell DVDs and Blu-rays that are horribly scratched for $2 or $3? How is that even possible? You'd be surprised how much people don't care.
Also, these thrift stores and places, they don't really even pay attention. People bring them in things that are obviously bootleg because it's DVD-Rs written in black Sharpie, and they stick it on the shelf.
But people don't care a lot. I see it all the time when I'm out hunting. They'll just take the movies and they're like, oh, I want to see this. They won't check the discs. They'll just take it, walk up to the counter and pay. And if it plays, because I think these people probably aren't thinking like you and I were, oh, I want to watch this movie maybe like multiple times. They probably want to grab it, maybe watch it that one time, so they're paying like $2 for it. If it plays, fine, awesome. If it skips, I doubt they're going to be all that upset about it. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Sav, hi. Oh, hi, Sav. Hello.
Hey, Sav.
Wow, that was
I'm tired. Sorry.
Hi, Sav. You sound so excited.
I'm tired.
Brent, I appreciate you saying Crazy Joe all the way, but let me tell you something. I have learned so much from this guy and from Adam. I have learned from both of these guys. I am better today than I was a year ago from having known both of these guys.
Well, thank you.
But I got a long ways to go.
Before you even get close to me, I know.
Now, the one thing I like to do to him is you take yourself
what do you want to do to me?
Sometimes you take yourself too seriously. And I do think you need me to occasionally... because we'll be at a flea market and you'll be doing something really, really serious, and I'll come up behind you and just do something goofy. Because I'm like...
that doesn't sound like you.
Yeah. Jay Anderson, here you go, guys. Favorite Charlie Brown holiday TV episode? Like, special.
It's the Zapruder film, Charlie Brown. That was a good one. Very educational.
I like the Christmas one.
I'm going to go with Christmas. Yeah, definitely. As much as I love Great Pumpkin, I got to go with Christmas. Just that music and just there's something about it that's just, it's like perfect.
It's a Pride March, Charlie Brown. The truth about Patty and Marcy.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good one. Eye-opening.
Do you like Beverly Hills Ninjas as Brent? It's okay.
By the way, I'm going with the Christmas one. That was the best.
Okay. Marie says Christmas is best. Yeah. Producer Chris, I haven't seen Monster Truck yet. I have it, but I haven't watched it yet.
That's pretty awful.
Fletch or Who is Harry Crumb? Ooh.
Fletch.
I might go Fletch, yeah.
No, I gotta tell you, Who's Harry Crumb had young Shawnee Smith in it, and she's a handsome woman. I gotta show you what I got from the Cinema Sickness store. I bought something off the Cinema Sickness store. I purchased season 2 of Bosom Buddies. Hey, you know what needs to come out on DVD? Peter Scolari's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV series from the 90s.
Yes,
that?
Yes, that'd be great. For the longest time in Disney World, when you went into the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids play area they still had posters up for the TV series. They were there up until they tore that down.
Ran for about 100 episodes.
Adam the Woo or Tim Tracker?
Adam.
I gotta go with Adam.
I mean, I loved him, but Adam. Nobody's mentioning... Do any of you guys watch Justin Scarred? I'm sorry, but Justin Scarred, hands down, best YouTuber there is.
See, I like Justin.
I can only tolerate him for so long.
I love Justin.
I like Justin a lot, but
he seems like he would be the coolest out of all of them to actually meet and hang out with.
And by the way...
He seems like he would
Justin in videos is the same thing in real life. He's just that crazy in real life. I've hung out with him. He's off the walls, but he's awesome.
Kelly Kapowski or Kelly Bundy?
Kapowski.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
I'm going to go Kapowski.
I guess I'd go with Kapowski, but I don't really... Neither are my type.
What about Adventures by George?
Yeah, they're good.
I'd go with Adventures by George over Kelly Kapowski.
Okay, that was funny.
I love Adventures by George. He's a great guy.
Josh asked if any of us are going to get the Batman animated series on Blu-ray. I will not pay the money.
Mine is
It's like
being delivered tomorrow.
You dropped the 100
Really?
plus bucks on it?
Oh, they dropped the price.
To what?
The animated one?
I got it for like $75.
But I'll buy one that's like $20. I do want it though.
Bye, movie man. Take
Bye.
it easy.
We're almost done anyway. We're gonna wrap up in like 10 minutes.
No, I've said many
3
times, the
a.m. for
first
him.
person I ever hit the subscribe button to on YouTube, because for years, YouTube was where I went to watch trailers and music videos. I didn't watch anyone's channel.
Yeah.
But the first time I ever hit
Right
the
there, Rick?
subscribe button was
No.
for
What's back
Adam.
doing?
No.
Was Adam
You
the
need
Lou.
to stand up and like stretch.
No.
And you were the second.
I was
You were
number
first
two.
first and second
Nice.
baseball I ever hit subscribe to.
Brent, Angry Grandpa was okay. All right, get your questions in now, guys. We're gonna start wrapping this up. It's already 10 o'clock. We've been doing this for 2 hours. It's amazing how fast the time goes.
Best Western movie, Back to the Future Part 3.
When I read that, I was thinking he was
with that.
talking. I was thinking he was talking about
The Hotel.
The hotel, yeah. I was like Best West. Oh,
Best Western. That's where I am.
Best Western made a movie.
If you
What?
need us, we'll be staying down at the Best Western.
Jay wants to know if any of us are familiar with a movie called Triple Threat. I'm not. Triple Threat or Triple Treat? I'm not familiar with either. So.
Woody Woodpecker or Felix the Cat? Are we talking about the Woody Woodpecker movie or the cartoon character? Because I go with Woody over Felix.
I'd probably go with Woody over Felix too. Yeah. Jesse, do I like Clifford with Martin Short? Yeah, it's a weird movie, but I like it.
Man, we're not going to type what you're missing. You
I
can watch the video tomorrow.
is
what'd you say?
Sean still
Some guy
afraid
wants
of?
us to type what he's missing because he's in class or something.
Is
What?
Sean still afraid of Jim Carrey as the Grinch?
Was Sean ever scared of Jim Carrey's Grinch?
I don't know. That's what
I remember I had a cousin who was afraid of Jim Carrey's Grinch. I don't know if Sean. Well, maybe Sean was. Maybe we tried to watch it and he didn't like it. I think you're right. I think now I'm thinking about it. We tried watching that and he was scared of him.
I hate that Grinch movie so
Oh, I
much.
love it.
You know
Really?
why? You know why I hate it? They fundamentally changed the story with one thing. They had the Who's chase the Grinch out of town. They bullied him and chased him out of town. And in the original story, the Who's were totally accepting and loving, and the Grinch came down and they were like, "Dude, you're welcome. Come on,
Yeah,
carve
fair
our
enough.
roast beast."
Fair enough. I can see that.
Marie wanted to know what your favorite store place was over the weekend.
I'm gonna have to say the flea market, the Salem flea market. Although, well, I like the Salem flea market. I got some good stuff there, but I did like that. What was it? Witch City consignment in Salem, Massachusetts. That was a pretty cool store. They had a bunch of good horror there.
They had a bunch of Blu-rays, right?
Yeah, I found some good deals at that store.
Yeah, it looked like
So
you
I'd say
guys came across a lot of Blu-rays. I was jealous.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's a tie between Witch City and the flea market.
Bummed me out that Newbury Comics changed their store because I remember
It's more like it's like just like an FYE. now.
my best friend, when he got married, he lives in Rhode Island. That was the first time I've been to a Newbury Comics, and it was awesome. They had so much media.
Well, again,
and
it's
music.
like it's just like FYE. I mean, FYE's a couple years ago had so much music and movies. Now it's all just pop figures and junk. Saf, favorite format, Laserdisc.
Have any of
Blu-ray.
us seen Forbidden Zone? I've seen parts of Forbidden Zone, and it's I find it to be a tough movie to watch.
Yeah, Marie, Bull Moose was crazy. It was. There was a lot to look through there.
Joseph wants to know if CS Junior's been to the movies yet.
Yes. Yeah. I think
What
his
did-
first. I think
what
his
did you
first.
take him to see?
Oh,
I think he's seen a few movies. I think his first one was Trolls, if I'm not mistaken. We take him. Well, my wife usually takes him.
wife.
During the summer, one of my local theaters does like a $1 like movie matinee for like kids like so and under.
Oh yeah, the Regal.
Regal, yeah. So she takes him there a lot to go see like, and it's like movies that like aren't in theaters anymore. Movies that have been out of theaters
Yeah,
for
but
like a
they're
month or
like,
so.
yeah, I was trying to say they're like
Yeah.
new but not brand new.
Yeah.
let me give two rapid answers. Marty McFly says Superman 4 or Batman and Robin. I say Superman 4
Batman and
because Batman and Robin I find to be a total train wreck, and Superman 4 coasts by on Christopher Reeve's pure, unadulterated charisma.
I say Batman.
I'm gonna go Batman and Robin too.
Oh my god, I can't. I think that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen, quite frankly.
Bat nipples.
Someone else asked, Supercell Chaser,
Joe,
Twilight Zone,
Batman and Robin, or Superman 3?
Superman 3.
Okay.
I Batman. You couldn't pay me to sit through Batman and Robin again, but some Supercell asks Twilight Zone or Tales from the Dark Side. Totally Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. Wow, Michael, Forrest Gump or Castaway?
I'm about to reveal something crazy.
What? You never seen Forrest
I've
Gump?
never seen Castaway.
Oh, you never seen Castaway?
No.
Oh.
I've never seen it either.
What the heck, people?
That's a movie that was spoiled for me.
Yeah, the trailer spoiled everything. They show you he gets rescued right in the trailer.
Well, I mean, that's not really what the movie's about, though. I mean...
I do want to watch it. Don't get me wrong. I just...
Kevin, you're absolutely right. Chris Reeve was the best Superman. I also like Gerard Christopher, who played the role on Superboy the series, and Brandon Routh.
Thresh Fingers, they usually do the old kids movies for cheap during the summer. It's like during a weekday at like 10 or 11 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like an early matinee, or whatever you want to call it. Or...
Steven asks, is there ever going to be a Back to the Future 4?
No.
I hope not.
There probably, this is my prediction, there probably will be a remake of Back to the Future when Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale die.
Hopefully I'm dead.
They have it in their contract that they can't make it without them. So I'm thinking when they're gone, Universal's going to jump on that.
Marie, there's a lot of movies I need to see. You're right, though. I do need to see Castaway.
Yeah, it's good.
Favorite 90s cartoon? Ooh. I don't know. I was watching more cartoons in the 80s than the 90s.
Yeah, 90s, I don't know. I'm not sure what I say for 90s. It's 80s would be like Danger Mouse.
Nick Masterson asked, favorite Pixar movie? Toy Story 2.
They're so, I mean, obviously Cars 2 and Brave are not going to be on that list, but it's so hard to pick. They're all so good. Like they're all out there.
My would be Toy Story 2.
I might actually
Monsters.
say Cars. I like the historical like Route 66 aspect of it.
Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., and The Incredibles 2 would probably be at the top of my list.
I still haven't seen Incredibles 2.
I think
Next week, man.
Comes
I
out.
think I'd have to go with either Inside Out or Up.
Is it? Oh, yeah, Inside Out.
Those are both good.
Yeah.
movies. What did I think of Evolution last night? It was
That's a
alright.
good movie.
No, it was WWE had their first all women's pay-per-view.
Oh,
It was all women's wrestling. It
Oh,
was
really?
Okay.
Oh.
Becky and Charlotte stole the show by far. They put on a half an hour. Last woman
Becky
standing.
and Charlotte are awesome. They're like my favorite.
Charlotte's Ric Flair's daughter. You would like Becky Lynch, by the way.
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Have to look her up.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right,
Well,
it's 10
it is
o'clock.
10 o'clock, so let's close this up. So, all right, no more questions. We're done. So, all right, guys. Wow.
is this a knee slapper?
No, I just wanted you to hold me.
Well, I feel left out.
Come on, Dave. Lay across.
Yeah.
Here.
Hey guys, I just want to throw it out there. It is I've decided, for a while there, my channel, the Megapodtastic channel, was kind of
Nobody cares about your channel, so we're gonna go. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was kind of directionless. I was trying to find my voice, and I feel like I'm finally starting to find my
Did
voice.
you try opening your mouth and talking?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be, copying what this guy's doing and what that guy's doing, and I finally
it takes
decided
time.
my strength is I'm a podcaster. My podcast was talking about movies, and I'm like, well, this should be my channel. I should just talk about movies. This is movie talk. That's what it should be. And it's sort of getting where I want it. And now that I'm comfortable with my channel, I want to say I would like to expand. So if any of you haven't subbed to my channel, please check it out, because I got less subs than both of these guys, and I think I'm finally getting to a place where
Shameless plug. That's why you want to come over for it. You had this all planned all along. You're like, oh yeah, I'll come over and join in the live stream. And it was just so you could plug your channel at the very end.
I wanted to give Rick a birthday present. That's why I am
Very
here.
sweet of you.
Yeah, but we're not gonna give his birthday present to him until after. We're not gonna film that. Well, we might film it, but not for YouTube.
Bye. Hurry up. End it.
I gave it to him already.
All right, that's it, guys. So as always, thank you guys. Sub to these guys too. I'll put links to both their channels down below in the description of this video. Give them subs. Yeah.
Cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com.
That's not me. But happy birthday,
Snob.
Explorer and Ryan.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Ryan. So, alright, guys, as always, thanks for watching the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So, alright, bye. Rick, you'll have to do the honors. Bye.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
What the hey? All right, so you ready to do the unboxing now that Joe's gone? But my gosh, can you believe how he was like shamelessly self-promoting himself at the end of the video? There?
What the hey?
I'm
wearing those pajamas.
I'm pretty sure.
Check out my channel. Listen to my podcast.
I'm pretty sure the only reason he even came over was honestly just to like promote his channel. That was ridiculous,
dude.
It was crazy.